a business while under the influence of crack or fucking meth. And so like he was the guy that like he would come home at 2:33 in the morning, and when he was awake, the whole fucking house was awake, and everyone was gonna wake up to sit on the sofa to watch him and his biker buddies party.
What?
So authoritative in that approach.
I see what you're saying. Damn, I thought I had a problem with authority. I just have an Irish Catholic father who spanked my hiney, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear
That's a wet dream for me, you cocksucker. Fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have a fucking authority problem. Mine must be nothing, because I think that is real. The link to authority problems is just a relationship with your dad.
And my mother's go-to my whole life as a child growing up, she's like, when I just couldn't figure out fuck about shit, she's like, we should put you in the Marines. Like, if you don't, what do you think I want, a fucking muscle-jacked fuck waking me up at 4 a.m. to 5,000 push-ups? You can fuck off.
Yeah, that would spaz you. I have one of my moms, someone like my mom knows, got dishonorably discharged. From what I heard of just waking up and being like, get the fuck away from me. And they're like, dude, you're out of here.
Dude, that approach does not work with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Well, because I already am wired with like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like right out of the gate, I have a lot of shit going against me because a lot of things don't make sense to me. So I walk around like wrong, could do better, should do better, blah.
Yeah.
So it's what I've learned in life for me is that it's all about approach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today it's much easier for me coming from a position of simply understanding as opposed to being understood.
Yeah.
So like I just accept you for where you're at, the jarhead for where he or she's at, and just it's cool.
Yeah, that was something that blew my mind during COVID, and I like mentioned this before, but I still can't get over it. Like I didn't realize how much I did this, but like, especially during so before COVID, I didn't know that I was really doing this, but I'd go through a supermarket and like every person I saw, it would just be this like weird invisible battle in my head where I'd be like, look at this fucking guy, fucking pussy jerk off. Then I would see a lady and like, fucking chick's not even hot. Is she looking at me? No, she's not, fucking bitch. And like, and you're doing this like crazy maniacal thing in your head. And then COVID, it came to a fever pitch because there was like the mask versus no mask. And then it was like, it was just like, it just all came to a head where I was like, dude, why am I this stressed while taking a walk? And I started doing a thing where like, when I would be out at a grocery store, I would really focus on not having like a silent battle against people and instead just like wishing strangers well. And like you were saying, exuding that, whatever that energy is. Dude, I felt so much more comfortable in public after that. Yeah. Which was like, it was like a revelation for me.
I love being right-sized by humanity. It just happened to me recently, and I'm really good at like, again, I really have dove into this whole spiritual aspect of my reality and believing.
When you say right side, sorry, what do you mean?
Like, my ego will allow me to create these delusional narratives that aren't even fucking real. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm proved wrong, when I really believe I'm right, I'm like, dude, I am a fucking asshole. And it just happened. You're a Philly guy, right? You'll relate to this story. I had a crazy weekend. I was in New York, all kinds of stuff going on. I drive back and I have like these weekly dinners at this place in Fishtown Sunday nights. Mm-hmm. And Fishtown's kind of oversaturated with like a lot of hipsters.
Sure.
And in my mind, hipsters are just kind of tattooed, bearded, angry people for no fucking reason. Mm-hmm. It's not like they lack resources or whatever.
Yeah.
I create this narrative. So I had a long weekend and I'm trying to park under the L to go to this restaurant I go to, and there's this ice cream truck, and it's fucking just submerged with hipsters getting ice cream. And that's cool, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm doing this 3-point turn, someone I've actually like, oh, he's fucking pissed, dude. He's got a problem. So now I haven't even seen the person. I'm ready. And I'm like the most fucking passive aggressive. Like I cringe at the thought of confrontation. But if you caught me on the right time, I'm like, it's fucking on.
Yeah, let's go.
So as I'm parking, I see him, and it's a hipster with tattoos and a beard who I already have created an issue with, but I don't even know this person.
Yeah.
And he locks eyes with me as I'm hoping he would so we can fucking get to it.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh shit, you're so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, dude, I fucking love your work, man. And he had a camera in his hand and he was taking portraits and stills. He's like, can I get a photo of you? He said, what I do? And I'm like, dude, fuck yes and fuck me, right? Because I walk around just like at times.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by really enjoying being right-sized. Because I have a job sometimes that consists of knowing everything, right? Mm-hmm. And that places me in a lot of positions that I don't really like to enjoy.
Yeah. When you say you have a job, what do you mean?
Because like, for so long when I was caught up in addiction, right? When logical people who knew how to stay sober would suggest to me what I might want to do in order to save my life, I'd suggest why they should fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I knew. I know. I was too smart for my own goddamn good. Right. And then I got to this place where the pain became so unbearable. I was able to look back and recognize that like every common denominator in every one of my problems was me.
Yeah.
And maybe if I just get the fuck out of my way, I might stand a chance of living a better life. And what I do know is that I don't know. Because when I think that I know, there's no open mind. I am not teachable, and I'm definitely not willing to try anything that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Which just sets me up for a fucking, all these terrible experiences.
Yeah, take me back through that. So what was like, how did you, like, what's your story? Like, how did you get in that? Obviously you're saying like, family or, home life, not great. And then like eventually to like, gaining a ton of notoriety. Like, what was that like for you going from like the beginning to like the thick of all that stuff?
Well, it's a very interesting narrative and storyline, I believe. Because I come from Baltimore and you're obviously from Pennsylvania, so there's a lot of similarities at this table, but coming from that home life of a pretty chaotic household and a father who was pretty out of his fucking mind, I believe I was genetically predisposed to addiction or alcoholism, and that paired with the atmosphere I was brought up in, it just made sense.
Yeah.
But throughout that journey, I was blessed with a skateboard, and I fell in love with skateboarding, and another guy from Baltimore named Bucky Lasik.
Yeah.
Who
I played him on Tony Hawk for sure.
He's my fucking, he's the man. He's the legend. And he was from Baltimore, and he kind of recognized the talents I possessed. So he took me under his wing and got me sponsored by PAL. And that's where the skateboarding world took off. But then we would go to Cheapskates in Pennsylvania, this skate park.
Was it Boards and Blades or what?
Boards and Blades was later on,
okay,
and that was right off Route 1 right there.
I was a young boy at Boards and Blades, and you would see like Bam and
we would come
through, and I'd be like, oh,
we filmed like some of the CKY shit there.
Yeah.
Like the stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
Naked Dave doing an ollie over the pyramid, and then Bam, I think, kicking him or punching him or something like that.
Yeah, that was always legendary. You guys would come, we were like 12, and we'd be like, oh, dude, fuck.
Yeah.
Trying to do one heel flip, like, this fucking rules, dude. I'm going to get sponsored.
It's it. Pro board coming.
Oh, it was
as soon as I get this heel flip.
Yeah, they're coming. Spitfire's coming for me, dude. Once I get that.
Need a manager at this point. Too overwhelming. But nonetheless, so I meet Bam, and then we, at that skate park called Cheapskates, which was clearly before your time. If Boards and Blades was when you started.
Yeah.
And
where was Cheapskates?
I don't know. It was in Pennsylvania, and we would drive up.
Right on.
And Bam would always be there, and he wasn't sponsored at that point. Bucky and I were, and we were instantaneously became thick as thieves. And we'd practice for this one contest every year, which was the NSAs. They'd have in Bricktown, New Jersey.
Okay.
And either he would win or I'd win. And one year I didn't show up, and he was there, and he went to Bucky, and he's like, yo, Bucky, where's Novak? And Bucky's like, I think he's on heroin. And Bam, at such a young age, was like, well, what's that? Right? And not such a young age, like 12, 13. I was like 16, 17. But
that's pretty young.
When you're consumed in like a nice, wholesome life that revolves around skateboarding and a good family, like you don't have conversations that consist of those words.
Yeah, sure.
So it was at that point that his career in skateboarding totally excelled and took off, and mine went to complete shit, and I chose to pursue a life of heroin and addiction. Yeah. Fast forward some time later, I'm really sick one day. I can't come up with any money. But at this point, I wouldn't even acknowledge a skateboarder, right? It was like, it was the equivalent of like looking at the woman you let get away, the love of your life.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, if I just did a little, like, so it hurt me like that.
Yeah.
So I'd avoid skateboarding like the plague. But one day I was really sick and I couldn't come up with money. So I decided to go to this skate shop in Fells Point called Select. And I asked, when I get there to try to get some money, they're like, we're not going to give you money, but Bam was here yesterday with the Twin Machine team. And he asked if we ever saw you. We said no. And he said, well, if you do, give him my number. So he leaves his number. And a couple of days later, I call, and it was the number to Fairman's skate shop in town.
Westchester.
Yeah. And I called Fairman's, right? Timing is everything in life. I call Fairman's. It's not even his skate. It's not his house. It's Fairman's. I'm a homeless heroin addict. I pump in some change into the fucking payphone, right? And this change is like my lifeline, right? So I got my finger on the thing. Like if it don't answer, I don't get beat for the money. So I'm like, but Dave answers. He's like, yo, he was just here. He's next door at Kuma, which is the sushi restaurant in town. He's like, hold on, I'll go get him. So he goes and gets him, comes back, and then that night I'm on a Greyhound bus from Baltimore to Westchester. And he's like, yo, come live with me. You know, you can, at this point he had done the CKYs, and then Viva La Bam had just started, and he allowed me to be a guest on the show and started to get paid by Viacom. And I could do all this shit. I just couldn't, I could have a credit card. I could live at his house rent free. I just wasn't allowed to do heroin.
Okay.
that was the stipulation.
No problem.
I was cool with like Coke and alcohol because that was like, I wouldn't steal your shit when I wanted more Coke.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So that was kind of how I And then throughout that process, Bam would always be like, yo, your stories are like the fun. He always loved the positions I ended up in as a direct result of my heroin addiction.
Yeah,
like letting gay men shave my asshole for rent money and fucking, letting men blow me for more dope and just getting stabbed in the head with an ink pen and fucking like all this nonsense. So he's like, yo, you can live at the house. And now I'm starting to get appearances in Jackass. He's bringing me along and he kind of calls me like his walking television. But he then one night, we would go to Kildare's after a rap. We'd rap for the day. Cass and the crew would go there. And humongous table of like 40 or 50 in a bar. And, and he'd like, tell this story, tell that story. And you could literally hear a pin drop. And it was then that he's like, yo, you're going to write a book. Now, I had not graduated high school at this point. I had no GED. I had nothing. I had no part of ever wanting to write a book. He's like, you're going to write a book. He gives me a notebook and a pen. And he goes, you're to carry this around all the time. He's like, I don't give a fuck if I don't even see you writing in it. You have to have it in your hand. The first time I don't see it in your hand, you're going back to Baltimore.
Damn.
So like the scales of justice were very equal there, easy to weigh out. Homeless in Baltimore, letting men blow me for heroin, or carry this fucking notebook and pen around and write my story. And still be on a TV show, drive a car, credit card, paid by Viacom, blah, blah, blah.
And you were maintaining sobriety, like relative sobriety?
No, not even close. So he would like, I never was allowed to do what I really wanted to do, which was opiates, whether it was like Percocets or heroin. That was very frowned upon, and he made it very known to everyone in Westchester and the people we worked with to not give me any.
Gotcha.
So people listened, and but nonetheless, and the second book that I wrote, Streets of Baltimore, really dives into the psychology of an addict or an alcoholic, because I knew that I'm being presented this golden ticket, right? I can become this household name, making money, I can live in this fucking mansion, drive a car, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I know that it's only a matter of time before the rug gets pulled out from under me. Like, because I can't stop getting high.
Yeah.
So he's cool with the coke and the alcohol and they don't really understand addiction at that point.
Sure, yeah.
But like inside of me, I can't wait to get back to Baltimore to fuck. So I'd tell him lies like I have to go back and get my favorite pair of jeans. And I'd fucking go back and end up there for 3 weeks.
Damn.
And just lost in Baltimore shooting dope. Jeez. And so he'd kick me out. I'd go to rehab and a lot of wash, rinse, repeats of that.
Sure, yeah.
Later on, he then comes with this new idea. I'm going to write this book. I have no desire to write a book, but I had read a book called A Million Little Pieces by James Frey. Brilliant book. And I love the outline of that. So I'm no fool by any means. And I went and I just copied his outline and I wrote a fucking 12 chapters, pen to paper, right? No laptop, anything. And my co-author is a man named Joe Franz, who made all the CKY videos.
Okay. Yeah.
Filmed the Viva La Bams and Jackass. And he did not want that job, but Bam was like, dude, you're going to do this. Because no one wanted to work with me. I was like, I was not a good fucking employee.
Yeah.
My behavior was rather erratic, to say the least. But he made him kind of do this. And then a year later, I'm like, yo, I think I'm finished. And Bam started reading. He's like, dude, this is really something. So then he gives it to Joe. Joe turns 12 chapters into 23. And we get a literary agent off of Bam's manager, finds me a literary agent, shops around, and it gets fucking picked up. And it does like really, really well.
What was it? This is your first book, right?
The first book,
was
Dream
cool.
Seller.
Dream Seller. That's a nice title, too.
Which was fucking, I mean, that's what I did for a living, right? Like I'd make people believe the unbelievable. I'd build your hopes up to like make you believe that like it was going to be different this time. Just in hopes for you to believe in me enough for me to get some cash out of you. To only apologize and just to wash, rinse, repeat. And that's kind of what my life looked like for a long time. But that's how I ended up in all these places and doing all these things. That what I didn't know then that's really rad now is that's life. It's live forward and learn backwards. And I didn't see that I was kind of being tasked with this fucked up position of addiction or alcoholism to then be later on blessed with recovery and use the very same platform that I gained notoriety from as being just this fuck up drug addict alcoholic to being this guy that's like, yo, if you want help, like I will help you. I have all these avenues to like get you out of where I once was.
Yeah, can you put that into words? I'm always kind of fascinated by that when it's like, because it is obvious. Anyone who's not on drugs, when you know someone who's on drugs, you're like, dude, if you just don't do drugs, you won't have as many problems. And they're like, I have to do them.
Sure.
It's like, what is like the thought? Is it even a thought process, or is it just like a genuine, just like urge?
At that point in time for me, I got to a place in life where any person, place, or thing that stood between me and a bag of heroin must and will go. And it was never personal. It was just business, right? Because I'm a good guy with a great heart, and I was raised by a loving mother who taught me to show kindness and compassion to humanity. but don't catch me when I'm withdrawing. You know what I mean? So it's like, so what, I own treatment centers today. I own sober living houses. I'm totally immersed in that world. And the truth of the matter is, we are amazing people that have been diagnosed with a deadly disease that makes us make terrible decisions. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
At least my story.
Yeah. So you're saying like, I'm sorry, like the process of like having, I guess, that urge versus like, like you said, in some way you kind of know like, yeah, this isn't going to go well.
So I remember,
but you just have to, I have to do it.
Prime example, we were kind of getting into it a little bit before we got on. I had just done a year in George W. Hill Correctional Facility, right? They let me out New Year's Eve. I'm living in Westchester, and I have an amazing fiance at the time who's now my ex because they continue to get between me and drugs. So they had to fucking go.
Yeah.
And she's moved our home while I was incarcerated. She redecorated it, really tried to love my addiction out of me. And I wanted to be done with it. I really did. That night I was released, I called up one of my buddies who rode with the Pagans who partied with us in Westchester, and he brought over some Percocet 30s and a couple Xanax. Now, I had been sober for a year up to this point.
Yeah.
And I'm on parole. Like, I know what the deal is if I fuck up. I find myself in Ryan's pub in Westchester because I live right down the street, and I told my chick, because she'd watch me like a canine. I'm like, I just have to go up here to say hi to whatever. And I go, and I'm in the pub, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and the toilet paper dispensary is to my right. And I crush up 2 Percocet 30s and a half of Xanax. And I have it in my billfold, and I'm about to put it in my nose and sniff it, and I'm literally crying. I uncontrollably crying. I can't stop crying because I know that as soon as I do this, I'm going to begin that behavioral pattern that takes me where I don't want to go and makes me do things I don't want to do, but I can't control myself.
Yeah.
There's no room for logic at that point.
Jesus, man.
And that's kind of what my day in, day out looked like for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good explanation of it. Because I know it's not like a thing with like words. It's just kind of like you also don't. And it's like it's pretty fucking rugged, man.
I remember that night. I'm in the bathroom. I'm doing this, and I could hear people out in Ryan. You know where Ryan's is, and they're having a good time. They're waiting for the ball to drop. They're laughing. They're fucking playing. They're cheersing, and I'm in the stall just crying uncontrollably with a fucking rolled up bill up my nose, getting ready to sniff everything I love away.
Oh.
And that's what addiction is as a whole. But it didn't start that way,
Yeah. How did you end up starting to do heroin? Because that was like a big jump from like skating.
Yeah.
Was it the pills first?
It was the fucking hallmark progression, the alcohol, the weed, stealing the herb from the dad, and then the blow because he sold a lot of blow. And things just progressively got worse, but mine was genetic. So, I have a mother who was a nuclear physicist. I have a brother who is an attorney who works in the White House.
That's awesome.
I have a sister who works in the hospital my mother ran, but they are by a different father. I'm the only one by my father.
Gotcha.
He was an addict and his father was an addict.
Yeah.
So I believe I was fucked from the gate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The thing now is that it's like, my poison has become my medicine, and it's turned out to be the biggest blessing that's ever happened in my life.
Yeah, that is the thing. I feel like addiction, it is it's almost like a weird spiritual practice if you think about it. You just kind of rather than meditating, you're just getting so fucking high all the time. Totally. Your life just collapses, and then now you have to really it gives people, I think, a deeper appreciation for life if they make it through it. That's my
and that's the thing, right? Because here's the reality, and this is why people are so just frustrated with battling the disease of addiction. Statistics state, theoretical evidence dictates that I or anyone else that is sober are to be high or dead. Right? Like the data collected, the analytics fucking from all over these studies that are given states that the majority of people die as opposed to find sobriety.
Yeah.
And I remember getting out of my last facility, and, BAM was always a constant theme throughout my life. And I stopped over and I saw him, and he's like, what the fuck? What was different about number 13 treatment center? Why not 12 or 10 or 6 or 4 or 3? He's like, what did you have, a meeting with God or something? And I didn't say it to him because it's just too much for one to grasp. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I kind of did.
Really? So and that's what I've heard before. Wasn't that what AA was founded on? The guy Bill
and Bob
went to Carl Jung, and he was like, bro, either find God or you're toast.
Yeah,
in a way.
So I'm not religious. I don't particularly care for organized religion.
Sure,
but I'm insanely spiritual, and it's like, Whereas my spirituality, if I judge your spirituality. So like acceptance is the answer to all in world.
For sure.
But I didn't understand that. See, the truth of the matter is, and this is a blanket statement that I'll make for anyone that's in addiction or in recovery, is that we didn't get here because we took the short bus to school. Quite the contrary. We end up here because we're too smart for our own fucking good. And then I land in a seat of a 12-step meeting or a treatment center that literally has the ability to save my life. And I fuck around and outthink myself right out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because recovery is one of those weird things that works so well, people stop fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's such a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Right? So what I didn't know is that like the last thing I tried was the first thing that worked. Right, because I was just too smart for my own good, and I wasn't quite willing to buy into the process. It worked great for you guys, but I'm a bit different.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's everyone I've known.
Totally.
Like, I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. And at the end, when I was optionless, literally, I was homeless, I was moneyless, I was friendless, I was carless, loveless. Just that was me. I had no other choice but to buy into the process. And I didn't even want to do it then. I begrudgingly did it, but like, fuck it. I have the time, and no one's expecting or requesting my fucking presence, so let's run it. And the craziest thing happened is it started to work. I experienced the 12 steps, and what happened throughout the 12 steps is I had a spiritual experience. And the definition of a spiritual experience is simply a psychic change, meaning that I, Brandon Novak, today no longer look at things the way I did then.
Do you remember what kind of kicked that off exactly, or was it just kind of
pain? Pain. I had to end up in a place where the pain was so fucking unbearable. Yeah. Right, like to where my back was against the wall, and I had nothing else to do to get myself out of the position that I had created for myself.
How long did that take? How long did that take of like doing heroin?
Well, my overall resume with alcoholism and addiction was 22 years.
Okay, wow.
So, but the last 10 were really bad.
Yeah. What did that look like in terms of like you're saying like the personal pain? Was it like obviously like there's probably physical discomfort and all that stuff, but like just like alienation from everyone you've ever known? Were you like kind of like kicking yourself over like how much better things could have went? Like what was like the real primer?
All of the above. But what I didn't know then that I know now is that each one of my attempts at trying to find recovery were not failures. Despite me thinking they were, because like I would use in treatment, I'd get kicked out, I'd leave, I'd use the same day. And as any blessing happens to anyone, it happens unbeknownst to us, right? Like if I knew when and where a blessing was taking place and I was to report there to receive said blessing, I'd fuck that up, right? Yeah. So like I had to be put in this place where these seeds were being planted unbeknownst to me. And then finally, on that day where the appropriate amount of pain was created, where it became so unbearable that I was finally willing to do what I had never been willing to do, which is become open-minded just long enough to pick that phone up, ask for help, and then the craziest thing ever, but fucking follow through with it. I started to see that like none of this was what I thought a failure. Like it all played its part when it was supposed to, so that finally when the opportunity met the appropriate time, an event was going to take place that was going to create this outcome unlike anything that I could wrap my feeble mind around. And I saw on my way into that last treatment center, like it's like the skies parted and I walked across the sea and everything they said made sense. And just like it hit me. And I knew that like, I get it. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense. And
so you knew even just heading while on the way there, you're like just something flipped.
Because they would be like, dude, I own facilities now, and my favorite thing is to run groups with my clients, and I can't get enough of that. And I'm like, who in here thinks that you're in here because of drugs and alcohol? And the majority of them raise their hands. And I'm like, you're all fucking wrong. That's not why we're here. The drug and the alcohol is not the problem. So right out of the gate, no wonder you keep repeating your behaviors, because you're fighting the wrong fucking opponent. You're in the wrong ring. You're going to lose every time.
Yeah.
Right? The problem is the thinking and the attitude and the behavior. Right? So as long as I continue to repeat the behaviors, I'm going to repeat the outcomes where I end up in a place where the only answer is a shot of heroin or a glass of wine.
Yeah.
So once I realized the alcohol is the solution, not the problem, I've now identified, right, who my opponent is. It's my behaviors. So I had to change my behaviors to change the outcomes. I started to then gain a better understanding of the reality of my situation. And what I learned is the reason why I got beat so bad is because A, I always underestimated the opponent that I was up against because I was the great I am. And B, I never gave it the time, attention, or respect it deserved.
Yeah, and you're talking, when you say that, you mean like yourself basically? Or like, because it sounds to me like it's like like you were saying, like, yeah, fucking heroin, fucking keep making me fucking do it. When in reality, it is like it's yourself, and nobody, even without drugs, nobody wants to admit that like they're a complete problem.
Exactly, and again, this isn't just substitute the word drugs for whether your things porn, sex, food, shopping, gambling, fighting, fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. These are the solutions to the problem, and you were talking about it during COVID, right? Prior to COVID, you'd walk around with all these narratives of these people, and then all of a sudden in COVID, and it made me think of it. We were kind of forced to be with ourselves, by ourselves, to look at ourselves, which is what we avoid by fucking fighting, betting, shopping. You know what I mean? And then I start to look at me, which is why I got high for so long, right? To escape the shitty reality I created for myself as a direct result of continuing to shoot dope. And then finally, when I got to a place where I could start looking at me, I realized that I'm the problem. Right? There is no their part. And the longer I think that there is a their part as to why I am this way, I'm just the victim. So now I'm going to drink because of my shitty life. And you would too if you had a life like mine. I'll justify why. Right? The brain is the fucking problem in every area of life.
Yeah, dude. It does. It can fuck you up, man. You can, it can really fuck you up. You can do anything and just be like, get something in your head like, oh, I'm not good enough.
Totally. And then it just snowballs.
Out. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
It's insane. But if you're aware of it, then it's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, true.
And now, like, the longer I stay sober, the more work that I do, it's amazing. What I do know is that I don't fucking know. And I don't take credit for any of this.
Yeah. How long have you been sober for?
Coming up on 10 years.
Oh, nice. It's been a while.
Yeah. And now all I do, I dumb my way into this shit.
Yeah.
And now I always say I came into like sobriety as a king. And I worked my way up the ladder to become a humble servant. And the more people I help, the more I give away, the better my life is, the more I gain in return, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like in any business transaction, if I give you something I have, I'm to walk away with less. In this weird, magical, spiritual world of recovery, anything that I give you, I'm walking away with more.
Yeah, dude, that I remember that was like a weird shock for me when I went to school for social work for a while, a couple years ago. And I would get like inmates housing. That was like a thing I did for like one of the field placements. And then there was this one guy who was a fucking pain in my ass. He'd always like call me and just be like, "You're not doing shit." Blah blah blah.
Sure.
He was under the gun because they were gonna take his kid, a bunch of shit if he didn't find appropriate housing. And I remember the day I found him a house, we're both in this place, and I called him up. I was like, "Yo, dude, we got it." And we both were so happy. And I was like, that was such a funny for something so dumb. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a house, but I remember like I won this like comedy contest, and I was like, this is it. And then I got the guy a house, and it was literally the same feeling.
Again,
it was the same exact feeling of like
timing and opportunity meeting to create a beautiful outcome.
But it is a weird thing. That was like a weird thing for me when I was like, oh, you can get just as happy for doing nice things for people as you can, like, achieving some sort of personal victory.
Any monetary fucking victory.
Exactly. And it's like, it is honestly, I would argue that like when you do something like awesome for a person, I think it feels better than if you just like kill it in some way with like a sales thing.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And and that's the thing. No matter how much, for me, what I did for the majority of my life is I just like rearranged the furniture on the Titanic right? For years. And I swore that this way was going to be the proper placement to make sure my ship doesn't sink. And I would always do that. And then I learned that like, it is what it is, right? Stop overcomplicating a simple process. And because the world kept right-sizing me. And I just I took me out of the equation. I thought less and just did more because I surrounded myself with like people who genuinely were also really good people that were just trying to make humanity a little bit better today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, that is a nice thing. And it's one of those things too. It's one of those things I think people sneer at. They're like, they're making the world better. It's like,
sure.
What the fuck else are you going to do, dude?
Yeah,
like, just be a dickhead all the time. But it's like, I feel bad personally, it's like, so you have, people, they go through, drug addiction. There's like this whole thing. It's like, everyone, when, I would imagine you're a drug addict, there's like a part of it, like everyone knows I'm an addict. People are talking shit on me, everyone, blah, blah, blah. But then almost like you reach a point where you're like, I don't give a fuck. And that's like a very freeing experience eventually. Whereas there's people who don't ever, fall into a deep drug addiction, but they never get to really face their own like self-defeating mental patterns. And then in a way, it's almost like the person, in my opinion, who goes through addiction and gets out of that ends up having, I think, a richer existence than if you never really have to face that or come like face to face with yourself and like really look at yourself. Because there's people who get
100%.
through life good on, on paper, but it's like, they're tortured.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I always thought it was like a shame.
I couldn't agree with that sentiment anymore. That's a spot on fucking example.
Because everyone I know who's in recovery is like, they're very open. There's like almost like you can tell. It's like, okay, this person really has turned a corner because it's like something switches and it's like, nobody really knows exactly what that is, but it really is the only the most consistent factor is having some sort of spiritual experience or like, like an awakening experience.
Studies show that people that do what the studies show that sober people that do what other sober people do in order to stay sober have better odds of staying sober. So like there's not a black and white one size fits all. You can try another method or another avenue that could equate to the same result. Mm-hmm. But I got to a point where the stakes were way too high and I was tired of rolling the dice. Mm-hmm. And I kind of wanted to start working smarter, not harder. So I just bought into what the group does in order to stay sober. But the funny thing was, and you said it, it's all a thinking problem, right? Mm-hmm. And I always have this alcoholic brain that lies to me in my own voice. And it always makes me believe the unbelievable. Yeah, and it creates these delusional narratives. And I walked around for years thinking that no one in this world knew that I had a problem but me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I thought that I was kind of keeping it contained just enough to continue to enable my behaviors, which is getting high and justifying the outcomes.
So that's crazy. You really didn't think people were like hip to you at all?
Not nearly as much. So I didn't, right? I thought that no one in the world knew that I had a problem but me. And then when I finally bought into the process, what I learned is that everyone in the world knew that I had a problem but me.
Yeah, that's
right.
Awesome.
I was the last person. Why? Because I possessed that job that consists of knowing everything.
That's really funny.
And I'm like, fuck. Right. And,
that's so funny.
And that's what I again, right. I was ignorant to the process and the reality of my alcoholism because I lived off of justification and minimization and deflection. Right. If only she didn't come home from work early, she wouldn't have found my needles on the table.
Yeah.
If only the parole officer's fucking husband would have banged her out, she wouldn't have been mad and gave me a piss test that fucking got me dirty and sentenced me to 6 months.
Yeah,
all this
it's
nonsense.
Always other people's fault. Yeah.
So finally, the craziest thing happened. I started to take accountability for my actions and started pointing the finger inward and realizing that, whoa, like it's me and my behaviors. And I started changing my behaviors. And I started changing the outcomes. And I started to like the results I got. So it snowball affected into this.
Yeah. It's just crossing that like threshold to even consider the possibility.
It was so simple though, I missed it. I overlooked it.
Yeah, dude, I think most people go their whole life without ever saying it. But
dude, everyone says, what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? If any of us had the answer, we would bottle that thing, we'd sell it, we'd be a billionaire a billion times over.
True.
I believe it's so simple as just helping one fucking person. Mm-hmm. Someone took the time to stop and help me. I in turn helped another. 2 turned into 4, 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 16. Before you know it, you're changing the narrative, which is ultimately changing the outcome. It's so simple. Just slow down the process and help one person.
Pardon the interruption. This may or may not be Sean Gardini speaking. And this may or may not be Sean Gardini on camera. Who is speaking and who is on camera is not important. I've come to tell you that Sean Gardini is doing stand-up comedy shows. The upcoming shows are in Cleveland, Ohio, December 8th, Buffalo, New York, December 10th, and Baltimore, Maryland, December 11th. Please come to those shows if you can. The tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Thank you.
Hear me out here. I failed to promote my shows in the Irvine Improv, SoCal. I'm so fucking SoCal. I forgot to do the ads or make a flyer for the Irvine show. Oops, my bad. It's next weekend. Thanksgiving weekend, Friday, November 29th, Saturday, November 30th, 2 days, faux shows. Come out to motherfucking Irvine Improv. And I'll be honest, I'm not just saying this because I'm doing a show. I love Irvine. Irvine was the first place I went to in California. And I was telling someone recently, I'm like, I fucking love Irvine. And they lived in LA. And like, are you kidding? Are you trying to be funny? I'm like, no, why? And apparently everyone from LA just snubs Irvine. Like, I would never. Fuck you guys, dude. Irvine rules. LA's fucking bullshit. Irvine, we're talking Laguna Beach, we're talking motherfucking Newport Beach, conservative ass stronghold down there in SoCal, dude. Shit. Come out. I love Irvine. It's literally the first place I went to in California. I'm very excited to go there. I'm going to bring my whole motherfucking family. We're all going to do Thanksgiving out there. It's going to be sick. So Irvine Improv, Friday, November 29th, Saturday, November 30th. Let's go. Let's show these LA fucking pussies, dude, who's really fucking SoCal. They're not fucking SoCal. They're north of Irvine, bro. Yeah, so how did you get into the recovery homes? When did you start that? And like, what was that like?
I had my get well job was washing dishes for $6 an hour in Levittown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
At a diner called Mary Ann's. At 38 years old, I'm busting suds in the back with a coworker who's fucking 14. My brain told me that, and this is after skating, jackass, fucking author.
Yeah.
My brain told me I should have, at the very least, been the president of the United States. And I'm fucking busting suds with Brian here for $6 an hour.
Yeah, what was that like?
Struggling. I had heard the word humility, and it sounded fucking cool, and it rolled off the tongue right, but try swallowing that fucking thing.
I'm 38 right now, dude. If I had to bust the
Imagine
suds.
fucking you leaving here and going back to Levittown, Pennsylvania, to Maria's Diner. Shout out to Rich, and they were great guys, and the owners, and busting suds for $6 an hour next to a 14-year-old.
How long did you do that for?
1 year.
That's long. That's
And
a decent time.
I had no idea what my next move was going to be. Right?
Yeah.
Because my qualifications didn't state that I had any, like, special qualities.
I know what you mean. You can't be like, yo, let me hop on a TV show real quick.
Yeah.
Get
Or
the
like,
fuck
let me
out.
fucking, I don't own a computer. I skipped that whole, I went from skating to heroin.
Yeah,
I wrote my
yeah.
book, pen and paper. I can pawn laptops great. I don't use them. Even to this day, I don't email. I got my first ever computer during COVID. I used it 7 times and gave it the fuck away.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you on like, do you fuck with like the Instagram and all that
Yeah,
stuff? Okay,
I
so you
like
do
that. But
Gotcha.
like the thought of an app gives me anxiety.
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like stubborn by nature. So
So you're busting the suds for a while. Then
Yeah.
How did you get into the?
But I started like that job that I thought was so fucking beneath me turned out to be the foundation of who I am today. And I think by social standards and regards, I could be considered a pretty successful guy. I have all these different businesses and properties and blah, blah, blah. But it all came from washing dishes. I started to like show up early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing these dishes. I called out one day in a whole year because of a snowstorm. Like those behaviors started to change. And my outcome started to change. I started to become self-sufficient. For the first time in life, I was paying my own recovery house bill, $165 a week. I was buying my own groceries, my own cigarettes, not relying or depending on anyone.
Yeah.
I stopped like, and then what happened was someone asked me to speak at a candlelight vigil. A candlelight vigil for someone who had passed away, and because the 12-step program, AA, it's anonymous, so you don't know really what's going on there. But when I spoke at that candlelit vigil for people who had lost their lives, someone like had filmed it, and it started making its rounds on social media. And then an organization reached out to me, and they're like, "Would you like to come speak at our facility in Florida?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they put me up at the W in Fort Lauderdale in the penthouse, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Are they gonna like ask me for a donation?" I wash dishes, and they had come up with this whole design. Right, again, the blessings taking place unbeknownst to me. If I knew any of this was gonna happen, I'd fuck it up royally.
Sure, yeah.
And they had put together this whole plan, and presented it to me, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even know this world existed that I live in today. And it just kind of gave way, and I bought into what they would say, and in those meetings they'd say like, in order to keep what you have to give it away. And
Sure, yeah.
this is cliche as shit. And I vowed to myself that when I was in a position financially, I was going to recreate that sober living house I lived in.
That's cool.
And do for others what it had done for me. So literally on my 5th year anniversary, I opened up in Wilmington, Delaware, my very first men's sober living house called Novak's house with 10 beds. And that has since turned into 7 houses for men and women in Wilmington, Delaware with 75 beds. And I fucking travel the world, and I have generous friends or just strangers that want to give back, and they occasionally stroke a check, and they provide money that I have in this scholarship fund. And my mission is to provide a bed for anyone in need of sober living after completing a treatment center. I refuse to let price be a deterrent as to why someone can't get help. And then, unfortunately, the demand was met. I kept fucking expanding, and I really wished that wasn't the case, and these didn't even exist.
Sure.
And I'm like, dude, I can help more, and I can be better. So then I created Redemption Addiction Treatment Center in Wilmington, Delaware. Well, in Newport.
Okay, yeah, that's
right next to it.
Right down there, yeah.
And it's an outpatient facility where people come during the day, 5 days a week, or nighttime groups. And I always tell people I'm on par to create like a David Koresh Waco, Texas compound vibe,
Nice.
minus the gun and the fucking religion.
Yeah.
But I want to create this place where people feel like they want to be a part, right? It's all deliverance. Like I started this podcast. It's all with how you present something to me. Right. So what I try to do is to create this whole fucking environment that people want to be a part at, as opposed to feeling like they have to.
Yeah, what was your? Did you have any like when you went to any treatment centers? Did you have ones that you felt like? Because you hear some people like, "I place a fucking scam. They're just fucking taking my money." Like, did you have any places you thought were just like churning people in and out, or do you think that's just people's like perception of the place?
I think it's, and it's just opinion based. I think it's people's perception.
Yeah.
The treatment center that I ultimately got sober in, people would be like, you'll never get sober there. It cost me $2 to get into. It was a Catholic Charities program in Baltimore. And if you looked out, you weren't allowed to look out the blinds, because if you looked out, they were literally serving dope and coke and crack on the corner.
Oh, Jesus.
It was like a bottom of the barrel kind of joint.
Yeah.
But I believe it takes what it takes until it takes. And who are you or I to say what it will be for it to take?
That makes sense.
It's between you and the maker of whatever you choose to fucking call it. Because they don't, it's not like once you get to this appropriate program, they give you this secret pill for the cool kids. It's fucking recycled rhetoric that you hear in all the facilities.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I believe the perfect treatment center is whichever one you get sober in.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a say. Like, I didn't get to pick my sober date.
True.
Again, that was a blessing.
Yeah, like they gave you the right massage.
Yeah,
and like the place was
finally,
kinda chill.
they fucking gave me a happy ending with the massage, and they played my favorite song.
That might turn me around.
And I come God, and here we are. I'm the spiritual fucking guru. Fuck your way into recovery. That's not the deal.
Yeah, true.
I wish.
There is a very unsexy element to it where you're saying, like, yeah, you can be in like a place that people think sucks really
Straight
badly.
up.
It really is a wholly internal process.
I'm a firm believer you can get sober in a fucking pub sitting on a bar stool with a bottle of Jack in front of you if you're ready.
Yeah,
Straight up.
What do you think about like the California sobriety people do, where it's like I'm California sober, I'll like drink and smoke weed and shit, and like,
Dude, I did this TMZ thing. They did a special recently on Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I read his book. Brilliant book, by the way. Whole newfound respect for that man. Rest in peace to him. But they were doing this hour-long documentary, Harvey and them, and they reached out and they wanted me to weigh in on it. And they asked me the same question. And the truth of the matter is, I'd be really ignorant if I sat here and pretended to possess the answer of like how to live a perfect life with coming up on 10 years sober. That's like, my mother'd be like, fuck you, asshole. You should have did it your whole life, you idiot.
Yeah.
So like, all I know is my narrative because it worked for me. I'm never going to tell anybody what you should or should not do. I believe with California Sober, with MAT, Suboxone, Subutex, Vivitrol, Methadone, if it provides you a life that you believe is worth waking up and getting out of bed for every morning without the thought of wanting to kill yourself, I'll fucking drive you to the dispensary. You know what I mean? Like, fuck me for thinking that I have the answer.
Yeah,
I just have my narrative. So what I always say is that when I'm kind of giving a talk or working with clients, if you can find more similarities than differences, it might make sense to pay attention.
Yeah.
But if not, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Right? Because everyone at the end of the day, you're entitled to your own process. You were entitled to have that realization during COVID of like being a fucking asshole to strangers that did nothing to you.
Sure.
And if I would have robbed you of that process, you might not have come to the conclusion that you have today where just being kind is the right way.
Yeah.
So looking back, if anyone would have robbed me of one less fucking sleepless night I caused my mother or pain that I made everyone endure, like I might not be here today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
yeah,
it's
it's kind of a personal
timeline
for everybody.
For sure. And it's like, and I'm not saying that my way is the right way. It's just my fucking way.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I know that's a big battle. When I was in social work school, there's like people who are like, it's called like harm reduction versus people who are like, nothing, you better knock all that shit.
I'm a big
the fuck
harm
off.
reduction guy.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's like, who the fuck, like, that's between them and their higher power.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, I believe I'm God and I can predict what your fucking best outcome will be for your life and your situation. Fuck.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
and I'm a spiritual guy. And if I'm a spiritual guy, like I say I am, where's my spirituality if I judge your spirituality?
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I believe my higher power is everything. I think it's crack. I think it's heroin. I think it's life, death. It's like, what's love without sadness? What's joy without sorrow? Right? You have to have all these. Without those fucking overdoses, without life support, without fucking ruining my life, I would not be the child of, I hate to say God because people are like, oh, this religious fuck, but a child of God today who I really like do my best to help humanity. I wouldn't be here. I'd still be in that position of like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You think you have it figured out, you fucking idiot? You deserve what you get.
Yeah.
And that's where I'd probably be.
Yeah, well, it is funny. People, I've talked about this before, but it is funny how that is like, the God talk's taboo now. Before
Totally.
it was like you couldn't talk about sex. Now you can be like, I'm fucking jizzing. And everyone's like, but if you're like,
Yeah, the whole Me Too movement at that point.
True. Yeah. But if you mention God, people are like, what the fuck?
Totally.
And it's like a pretty wholesome, I think it's a very wholesome concept, but it got tainted by, I think, people just being like the religion aspect of being like, you're going to hell because you fucking came.
For sure.
It's like that.
And that's a shame. But
sucks.
But you need those people, right? Those people are just as important as the other ones that aren't those people to make me realize how much I don't want to be like that. Because without those people, I'll turn into that person.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like a warning sign or like who I don't. I need the bad to remind me what I don't want to become. So I practice good.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's gonna like, because even like religions, like concepts of God, like go through waves where it's like we used to think it was like fucking fire, and now we were like there was like the mythological hero of like there's these entities in the sky that we can like be like, hey, please help us. That'll like change everything, and then like that like around like an organized like testament of like this is the guy who came down from heaven and Amnita. So now I wonder if it is going to regroup in like some different conception that people will universally buy into, or if it'll just be like a fractured thing forever.
The older I get at 45, I see that things just evolve, but then just come back around.
Yeah,
I was looking on the plane the other day, and there's this chick who has, as you see, these new things are like the big headphones.
Apple Pros.
Where like your mom used to have it back in the 80s. And no one's doing the AirPods anymore. It's just like Miami Vice, like fucking color schemes and chicks wearing baggy ass jeans have now come back.
I know.
So it's like,
kind of weird.
Just live long enough and you'll realize that like shit's not that heavy.
Yeah.
and it's going to be okay. And the fact of the matter is you don't really have much say so in any of it anyways.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I do. And I just kind of remain like, I don't know what I remain. It just depends on when you ask me.
No, that's true. So, and then, I'm curious too. So you were doing the Viva La Bam stuff and all that stuff fell out. Like what happened with all of like all the people from Jackass? You guys also talk, or like where did like, was there like a big falling out, or like what happened?
Nah, I mean, everyone's good. I was just with Steve-O in LA a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's kind of doing his thing.
He's killing it. Pontius, I love him. I speak with him, and those two guys I probably speak to more regularly than the most. Bam is battling his own demons, and unfortunately because of that, we seem to be in two different places where there's just not a lot in common at the moment.
For sure,
so we don't really just pick up the phone and chat. I think if I had to make a prediction of what would kind of connect us again, it would probably be skateboarding.
That's cool.
That's always been the common bond and theme throughout our relationship.
Do you still skateboard?
Yeah, but
nice.
For my mental health now, obviously
really?
not like
you just do it for fun.
Yeah, I try
That's
to
cool.
carve out time to like just get in a van and go with the homies and film and just like shut everything off.
That's kind of tight.
And other like Brandon Turner, shout out to Brandon Turner. He's on the West Coast, fucking killing it. He's a sober guy. A lot of skaters have become sober and they're kind of doing their own thing with recovery. And I was talking to him yesterday, and we're gonna fly out. I'm gonna fly out there. We're working on a project together possibly, and so oddly enough, the ones that we used to party and run with and fucking go crazy with have now found like this new way of life that's really attractive, and we join forces to just kind of hopefully promote a healthy way of living.
Yeah, it is funny, especially if you think about the origins of like Jackass was like the possibly unhealthiest, most insane way of living possible, and it was so fucking fun to watch. It was awesome, but it is funny to come full circle and be like, now we've all actually chilled out immensely. And
dude, Steve-O is like so fucking sober. There was a point in time where I thought about asking him to be my sponsor, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to get like that sober. Yeah, like he's like shout out to him, but he's like someone that motivates me. But he's like, you know what I mean? He's authentically like what you see is what you get, and who he is who he is, and it does not waver no matter where or what he's doing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And it's also one of those things like, sobriety, again, if you're just kind of kicking around, you're going out to get drinks every Sunday, you don't necessarily have, like let's say like a problem quote.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that I think when you're, drinking a lot or like partying, it's like, it almost seems alien. But it like, if you really like strip it down from like, take substances out of it, I always thought it's a really like it's cool for a person to be able to remain with their thoughts in their own state of consciousness rather than, if you constantly escape it. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get stoned, all right, I'm gonna get that. And you're constantly jumping out. But I think it is a serious like sign of mental strength to like, and people do like sober October, which that must be kind of funny when like the whole world's like, we're gonna be sober for 1 month. And you're like, all right.
But I've seen me do that. So like, fuck yeah, I'm all about it.
True. But it's gotta be funny with like 10 years, like, oh, I'm glad you're having fun.
For sure.
There is something I think that is like, especially the older you get, it's like, it does take mental strength to like sit with yourself, not being able to kind of leave your consciousness like a little bit by, doing like, oh, I want to get a little high, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Totally. And I think it's a genuine virtue that I think gets skipped over. People are kind of like, yeah, dude, fuck, I'm going to have a couple beers, fuck that. Like people kind of dismiss it a lot, especially when you're drinking. But I always thought it was like it's hard to do. It's like, it's very hard to do. And it takes like, when you can't kind of jump out of yourself for a little bit, it forces you to work through, the kind of, whatever, broken gears in your head.
I make a point to let people know that, and my programs, right? Because the people that I'm working with, they're coming in, they have a week, they have 2 weeks, they have 4 days, they have 1 day, and they're sitting in there and they're feeling like they're not enough. They could be doing more. They should be further along. And I'm like, look, what you're doing, the majority of society is not. Who wants to strip away their escape routes to be forced to look at themselves, right? With themselves, by themselves, without having any drink or drug to escape the terrible reality that you've created as a result of your addiction and man up and fucking walk through it. I'm like, I will walk with you people. You people are the ones that I want on my team right now. Like at fucking over 10 years and you are the people that I fuck with, right? Like, and there's a lot to be said with that because I don't just give my time to anybody.
Sure, yeah.
So it's like, I really make it a point because I know in early sobriety, it's like a, you know, those week, 5 days, 30 days, 60 days, it's like of sobriety. It's like a bipolar roller coaster ride from hell.
Yeah, I can
right?
imagine.
You can be above heaven high, the wind can blow wrong. You're like below hell low, trying to figure what the fuck just happened. So it's important to give people the credit of it takes a lot of work to end up in that position for fucking 2 days sober.
Yeah.
It's and I always say it takes so much longer to get 2 days sober than it will to get 2 years sober.
Yeah.
Because you're just sitting there looking at the clock and you're like,
yeah.
should I not? Can I not? Should I say fuck it and just do it? Should I not do it? You're still consumed with the actual drink or drug. You're just not partaking at that moment.
Yeah.
And to make it through that, to address all these ailments and start to look at you without an escape, that's fucking big boy shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
And
It's
most
fucking-
people don't do it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's okay. I need those people that don't do it to show me why I really need to keep doing it.
For sure, yeah.
Right? It's all perspective because they told me in treatment if I changed my perception, I could change my world.
Yeah.
And I bought into that shit. You know, and believe it or not, they were fucking right.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sick, man. I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, it's like I'm stoked. I'm grateful. But who really is like my mother, my friends, my employees, the police, the probation, the parole officers, the judges. You know, life has become a better place to be in with my sobriety, not only for me, but for other people.
Yeah, and I always, like you were saying, the service thing's big because especially when you're like, you know, if you're in even with, with or without drugs, if you're just like living a negative existence,
Sure.
you're usually convinced like in order to conquer my own negative existence, I have to achieve at some level that just somehow like shuts all this down and people will realize and they'll like me. Whereas like in recovery, it's like, or you can just like help people.
Yeah.
And it gets the same thing. Like if you're like lonely, it's like, well, rather than trying to be the man, just go volunteer.
Yeah.
And you'll get that. Like, it's like a quick route into kind of like a nice social existence. And everyone is just like, no, I have to conquer the world.
Yeah. It's
like,
too
no,
easy. It's too simple.
Exactly. It's really fun. I always thought it was kind of funny.
It's like it's a simple fucking approach for an overcomplicated thinker.
Yeah.
And that's why I say smart people generally have a hard time getting it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to dumb my way into this position. And that was through me being beaten into a state of reasonableness as a direct result of my behaviors. But it doesn't have to get that way, right? Like one of my business partners, I met him in treatment. It was his first attempt ever at getting sober. And he's remained sober.
Really? He
You
just
know?
was like, fucking up.
So it's like, and that's the frustrating thing. Most people are like, well, why can't my level get it at number one? Why does he have to get to 13 like you? There's no black and white. It's such an individualized process. And if you look at the statistics, it's very sad because it states that you're not going to win. But I'm here to fucking say, like,
you can.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, not only am I going to win, I'm going to fucking kill it. I'm going to own it, and it's going to turn into be my biggest blessing.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, so the fuck can you. There's nothing different between us except for what I was willing to do.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure that's got to be like, it's really rewarding too. Like you were saying, having the groups and just like seeing like even a couple people kind of take off. Because I guess if you really look at the recovery homes as like, if this doesn't work for me, this whole place is bullshit. Or it'd be like, dude,
For sure.
Yeah, someone's got to do something. What is it? Is like the opiate with overdoses going down? Are they still going up or like?
I'm not a big stats guy. I don't look at numbers. I just kind of fucking remain ignorant to it and live in my own world.
Yeah.
Which
you
is
don't
great,
hear about
but
it as much anymore. It like dominated everything for a while.
after COVID, alcohol became a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I have a lot of alcoholics in my facility now.
Gotcha.
And then meth's making a pretty big.
Yeah, meth made
Big
a
push.
wow comeback.
A lot of people got off heroin or fentanyl with meth.
Yeah.
You know?
I've known people who have like off the heroin, meth comes into the picture, and they're like, "Damn, I'm actually super productive."
I work with the DEA. I'm like a keynote speaker for the DEA at these summits that they have all over the nation. And I was just doing an event with them in St. Louis, and they were like, "Yeah, cocaine's making a big comeback. We're fucking busting down big shipments of cocaine." So kind of like how I said Miami Vice was cool again.
all
Like
comes
crack
around.
could be cool again soon with like the
Very well.
80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's usually how the world works.
Do you think they should legalize drugs? Do you think that'd be easier to help people, or do you think it would make things worse?
I think so. You know, I don't know about legalizing it, but I do believe in like safe injection sites.
Mm-hmm.
And Philly was going to be the first place to do that.
Yeah.
And then they shut it down at the midnight hour. And their fear was that like it could trigger others in the community to want to get high. And maybe that's the case, but for me, I would never walk past a safe injection site and be like, I think I want to go in there and shoot up heroin.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I think they did this in London or Britain, whatever,
And
years ago. And
I
it
believe
worked.
it works in Sweden. I think maybe.
Yeah.
And what I think would be beautiful about it is you use it as a portal, right? It's a major harm reduction approach. They give you clean needles, clean water, clean cotton.
And they test, obviously, the drugs.
And then they test the drugs. And the majority of the people that are in there don't really want to be in there anymore.
That's kind of what
it's lost its allure.
Exactly. You're under you're in like a doctor's bench.
Yeah,
right?
you're being fucking monitored as you shoot up with some weird guy to make sure you don't die and to inject you with Narcan. So at the very least, when you do say you're ready, bam, we have avenues to get you.
Yeah.
But now check this out. Me being a major advocate for that, right? I own where I live in Old City, right, in Philly, and a really nice place. And someone said to me, they said, well, would you want it next to your house? And I'm like,
No.
yeah, because it fucked my property value up, right? And I'm just being transparent and open.
For sure,
and like,
for sure.
So there's two sides to every fucking coin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then again, with that, you're gonna have people like popping door handles and all this shit. And it's like, yeah, because you're like
straight up.
not
So
here.
I really just try to remain like Switzerland in a lot of fucking plays.
That makes
just
sense,
neutral
yeah.
and adapt accordingly.
At least you're honest, because I heard people be like, I wouldn't care, and it's like,
Yeah,
you sure?
Yeah. And, that's just the truth of the matter. Now, not saying that like, if the opportunity presented itself and they were going to do it, I would still back it. But in my mind, I'm like, but couldn't you just go a neighborhood over? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't vote no on it. Let's put it that way. I would not vote no on it, but I would definitely vote for it to be in the next neighborhood over.
For sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody would.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. It's such a individualized thing. I don't know what the approach is except for just taking the time to help one person.
Yeah.
That's it. One person.
True.
And that one person who helped me. Just think about all the heroin that I stopped injecting, all the people I stopped hurting, that the one less needle that's being found on your kid's playground because I stopped shooting up.
Yeah, man.
Like it goes that far.
It's crazy. And again, like you were saying, like people, you get kind of mired in the cliche of it, but it is pretty nuts to think about that. Like if, that guy that day had been like, fuck him, I don't feel like doing
Straight
this.
up.
Like you were saying, your mom's upset, but you're burning bridges, you're ripping shit off, you're going to jail, all this shit. And it's like, it's pretty crazy when you think about the ripple effect.
And I believe that that's the approach that will change the outcome. I mean, it's put it this way. So in Delaware, where all my sober living houses are, my treatment center as well, we really wanted the community to see, because in there they said, well, we don't really want them in our neighborhood, right? I get it. So one of the stipulations with Novak's house is when it snows, you have to go out and you shovel your neighbor's porch and their driveway, and like you be kind to humanity and society. And then that was working, and it snowball affected into the guys and women living in Novak's house. They started getting jobs within the community.
That's cool.
And then the people who owned the businesses that started hiring the Novak's house clients, they saw something different in them. Same thing that happened to me. I'd show up to work early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing dishes. They're like, where are you? What's, because they aren't, it's just different. And they're like, where are you from? What's the backstory? Like, oh, we live in this place called Novak's house. It's a sober house. And what the business owners within the community did on their own, I wish I could take credit for this, is they created a private Facebook page called Novak's House Hires. And if any of these businesses need employees, they put a post up that goes to the Novak's house only. And then if any of the Novak's house people need a job, they put their resume or what their qualifications are.
Oh, that's cool.
Because like they're seeing the good that they're creating through the ethics and behaviors, and like it's taking on a whole life of its own, right? So like it snowball effects, then it opens the window for people wanting to hire people in recovery, where before it was taboo, it was shied away from. You don't do that, they'll rob you, they'll lie to you, they'll steal from you. I'm here to prove that that's not the fucking reality.
Nice,
of
man.
all of, but like
for sure, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it can be done.
But the old saying is if you haven't been ripped off in AA, you're not helping enough newcomers. So it's like
no, that makes sense. But that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, and again, I couldn't I'm not creative enough or intelligent.
Bro, no, you can't talk about it. White comedians
Never speak
keep
on white comedians.
That's law. That's law, bro.
Y'all are done.
That's law. Kendrick Lamar is joining The View as their sixth host.
He looks like Whoopi's fucking daughter.
Lemaire. Fuck. I was like, oh, we'll save it for the pod. I was like, Lemaire's political views line perfectly with The View. He's like, Israel needs to defend itself. Also, we need Kamala.
Dude, could we get him on? Could we get him on The View? What would it take
To get Lemaire on The View? Maybe we could just knock out Whoopi and just fucking have
Shave
Lemaire
Lemaire's face.
take the chair.
Shave the side of Lemaire's hair and his face, and he might be on there.
Fuck.
That's law.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Secret.
You know,
Mike
studio perk stuff.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's got it, dude. I don't know why. When did he become like the ruler of everybody?
He sucks, dude.
Kendrick Lamar. We have a black president. It's Jay-Z. Kendrick Lamar needs to stand down, dude.
Now Jay-Z started sacrificing.
Dude, he'll sue you.
He will.
I'll
see
give
you.
a
He came
fuck.
at Piers
Fuck
Morgan's
him
ass
and the
about that.
Beehive, bro.
Huh?
Fuck him and the Beehive.
What?
I don't fuck with them. Once they opened up for the DNC, shout out Lemaire, I was like, dude, these people are scumbags.
Lemaire wanted a mama love. Yeah. Lemaire cried with mama love.
Before I get out of here.
The tweet heard around the world.
before I get out of
Oh,
here.
when he
One of the all-time lamest tweets.
It
Speak
wasn't
on
that
it.
bad, dude. It wasn't that bad, dude.
All
You
right,
said you had a tweet right before I get out of here, and then you had another tweet after that before I get out of here.
what
And
was
I'm
the
still
full
tweeting though.
What was the full tweet?
Huh?
Do you remember what the tweet
What,
was?
before I get out of here?
Well, it was before I get out of here.
No, was it about show? Oh,
No, it was about China won because
China
Trump
won
won.
because Trump won.
Where did you get such an idea from?
you know,
Watches wrestling in the View. Dude, I didn't know wrestling fans were all liberal.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that either.
I thought for sure they'd be the boys.
I think our wrestling
I just think
fans
there's no in
libs? I don't
between.
think
Every
so.
time someone trashes me on Twitter,
The wrestling
I
fan?
click it and it's like, yeah, it's cartoon wrestling.
What?
Every time.
They're very binary. It's
MLF,
either
Oh,
far right or far left.
you're a Nazi guy with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I could see becoming like a staunch feminist, being a wrestling fan. You'd be like, guys, for real, these women are strong as hell.
Yeah, China?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, all the
Jacked.
divas.
Like women are jacked and have
Yeah.
big, huge butts. They can do
I
whatever.
think they just do exactly what their parents do.
What do you mean?
The bros. It's like if you have liberal parents, you're just a drag queen, Down syndrome kid, or it's like you're a fucking
Oh, you're
beast.
talking about people with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's no, those guys are making some choices.
So-
They have a lot of choices. They're stubborn as fuck. They make any choice and it's over. That's their choice.
Same here.
I'd love to see him form like a real political bloc.
It would be great.
It's where like the politicians would have to like start pandering.
Yeah, we're gonna have wrestling again. It's a government mandate. There will be 10 new Shreks by the year 2035. There will be 20 new Shreks. That'd be nice. They'd win.
They'd get mobilized. They would definitely
Lemeezy.
get mobilized.
Lemeezy.
So what happened, man? So
House
you
a
had-
little
after-
stinky when we walked in.
what?
TBH.
Oh yeah,
I remember that smell.
I haven't been here. The last time I was here was when I did Trump on Kill Tony. It's
Oh my
sitting
God.
in the bathroom. I literally just took my clothes off and left.
Your clothes are sitting there?
Yeah, they're just still sitting there.
Like when a homeless person sheds their garb, it just sits like
It's literally like 2 bags of chips and a bottle of water on the ground.
it looks like you got evicted.
Yeah, but we
Damn.
can't. I haven't been here since. Came back in. House smells entirely like shit.
You think so?
It did. It's getting better now.
I had a
It's 'cause
roommate that
nobody-
smelled just like this. Blunt guts and
Oh,
throw up.
yeah.
That's what it is.
You saw blunt guts?
I just
Oh,
smell
yeah.
it.
The whole back room. He's been sitting back there smoking blunts, jacking off.
Come on, Leon.
Sounds kind of nice.
I wasn't
actually.
jacking off in there.
True,
You
for
didn't
the
catch
record-
one?
For the
You
record,
only beat off in that
Hold on.
room. That's
There's
it.
no way you got horny in there and walked across to your room to jack off. I know you stayed in there at least once.
Dude, at least once. I had to reclaim the room.
but every other time you did a boner shuffle straight to the pool house.
Had to do the bone shuffle.
Damn, so you caught one in there. That's one thing I'm proud of. My laptop, I've never caught one off my laptop.
Really?
It makes you feel good, yeah.
Yeah, it's untainted.
Clean, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
clean machine. It's got I haven't smutted my laptop
Yeah.
out. It's just a workhorse.
Sometimes it calls
And
for me.
then this little fucking bitch.
That
That's your rose toy.
takes the brunt.
This poor thing.
That is our toy.
That's everyone's like,
Picture your kids.
bro, that's the worst.
So funny.
That's
That
the
was on
worst.
True Life. I'm addicted to porn.
I
The
thought,
guy had to
yo,
put in a
you think
password.
they'll
to-
stop you, but you're just like, yeah, I love them. Anyway, let me. One day they'll understand their father was a complicated man. And just right past
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
course.
it's no stop.
Yeah, I'll decline mom phone call, jacking off. You go decline.
Yeah, did you ever
Missing off.
stop? Did you
Little
ever
speed bump.
actually stop while doing it? Take the call, and the whole time you're like, please just let me
I'd love
back.
to tell you I never did that. Yes, I've taken some phone calls mid beat and then gone right back. You got to work it back up again.
I know.
It's actually kind of nice. You get a
is.
second beat.
It
Cooks
is.
would hit me with that all the time. He would call me at like 3:30. I'm like, I can't talk right now. So you're jerking off. Like, no, I'm not.
Who would hit you with that?
Cooks.
And we're
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. 3:30 is like
Yeah.
It's
prime
prime
time
jack
after
off,
work. Yeah. If you're working a 7 to 3 like a man,
Yeah.
you're on a girl schedule 9 to 5. Just kidding. Love you guys. I love all you
Man,
guys.
sorry, man. We didn't mean to be sexist like that.
Yeah. So did you get attacked
He
online
cried
for
when
reviews?
Trump won.
He cried.
I didn't cry.
Yeah, you did.
He did.
Complained.
You saw him cry.
I didn't-
Damn, bro.
I did not cry. I did make hot dogs, but
He made some sad hot dogs.
it was post Noctis hot dogs. It was-
Did you boil them or how'd you cook them?
of course.
Oh,
You gotta boil the dog, dude.
Damn, bro.
just boiled your misery.
Kamala would have won. You would have hit the grill.
Oh yeah,
You'd have got the Bluetooth speaker going.
Pig's feet.
that's footlongs, dude.
Yeah.
That's grilled footlongs, some kielbasas. Kielbasas for a kabambala.
Kielbasa Harris.
Where is she? Is she still like hell bent on saving the country, or is she like?
might be
No,
right.
she's $20 million in debt after they raised $1 billion. She probably would have been a great
Wait, is she
president.
not
though.
fighting the fight still? I thought that's all she wanted to do.
What?
I thought she'd be fighting the fight still.
No, they're not done.
No.
The message of joy continues.
At least they got those missiles to Ukraine. That was important.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
was
good.
huge.
You know. And
Good
then
thing
we'll work-
Shapiro
we'll work
signed
on-
them too. That was real huge that Shapiro did that.
Yeah, we'll work on loving humanity domestically after we ship those long range missiles to Ukraine and blast Russians. That was a wild move, by the way.
It really bothered me.
Yeah, that was just like, what? What a fucking spaz.
Stop.
What a spaz. To be
Yeah.
like, okay, well, fuck that. I don't care about money at all.
Oh, Trump's
Send
gonna end the
missiles.
war. Fuck you guys.
I know.
We're gonna fire everything we have.
It did feel like kind of like, oh yeah, you think he's a great peacemaker? Watch this. And it's like, you guys are nasty.
They did it with
Yeah.
the jab, bro.
Although, dude, nothing worse than a scorned woman, dude.
Got that.
Fuck
right.
yeah, hell hath no fury, dude.
She might be in there, dude. They might get rid of Biden for that.
Joe
She'd be-
Byron.
Joe Byron.
She'll get to taste the.
Kamala
That'd be cool if she got to
Harris.
taste the
She got to
presidency.
do it for a few days.
She had to taste the prez.
Yeah.
She had the White House tour.
What if
They
she-
said
what
that
if she
dude Biden
killed it
hates
for like a
that
week.
bitch.
What if
Yeah.
1 week shit was just great.
Did you see
Kamala.
that? Fucking Joe Biden voted in an all red suit, and Trump said, "Yo, he hates you, Kamala." And it's true. Fucking Joe Biden wouldn't
Hold
shake
on,
her hand.
hold on. Jill Biden wore the red. She
She
flew the
rocked the
flag.
red.
She rocked all red to go vote.
Dr. Jill?
Yes. The doctor. Now she's officially got a doctorate.
Was she Dr. Seuss? Why was she wearing all red? Why was she wearing all red?
I don't think Byron's going to step down.
Joe Byron.
Byron's not going to let them hit 25th Amendment. Although time traveler
Byron's
Trump
gonna
at the end
stand-
of his thing said, "Be careful what you wish for; they might hit you with that."
Byron's
said
going
that
to
in
stand
El
down.
Paso,
He-
Texas,
Dude, there's
I
no.
wanna say.
He's definitely standing down.
No way. Bro.
Time traveler Trump said, "Be careful what you wish for." We said that in El Paso.
You ever see
What are
like
you talking about?
it's a book about it was a book written in like the
Yeah, Baron
1980s.
Trump.
Yeah, the Adventures of Baron Trump or whatever.
Yeah,
He has he's a time traveler. It's pretty
I
sweet.
know, but what did he say in El Paso?
Oh, be careful what you wish for, because they were trying to hit Trump with the 25th
Yeah.
Amendment, and now Byron might get hit with it.
Joe
That was like
Byron.
4 years ago
Joe Byron.
when they.
I always forget he's the president.
Yeah, it's
I, always,
felt
I
very
think
long.
the last like 2 months, or I guess now it's been like a couple weeks. I've been like, okay, so Trump's the president. I'm like, oh yeah. So like, whenever someone's like president elect, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got to remember stuff like that. Be like, the president elect? You mean?
It's gonna be
He's not
sick.
yet the president.
Blue Anon's going crazy right now.
Oh,
with
Bluesky.
that.
What's up, Blue Anon?
Blue Anon, it's their. I feel for them because I was there, and they're like, "Oh no, you don't understand. In 2 weeks, it's all going to come out." It's like it's always 2 weeks, and nothing ever happens.
no.
They're
That's
fu-
it.
Have you seen Blue Sky?
No, what is
Bluesky.
it?
It's not. It's different than the other place.
It's Bluesky.
The other place that we don't talk about.
I thought it was Bluesky the first 30 times
Talk
I
about
saw it.
Cosmic-
I was like,
No,
the
we're
fuck
talking
is
about
Bluesky?
X is the other place.
Oh, Blue Skies live Twitter.
Blue Skies
It
live
is
Twitter.
Bluesky. Can we stop?
Bluesky, I'm sorry.
It's obviously Bluesky.
Bluesky.
It's crazy. Shane
Starting
came
with
up with that
Twitter is
juice.
so
That's
funny.
Shane's juice.
I actually, no, it was a genuine mistake.
That's good boomer juice, though.
I was fully like, the hell's Bluesky?
That's got to be so fun to go over there.
Dude,
though,
they're
just to catch takes.
deranged. It's crazy. It's like seeing the opposite of me.
Why are they starting Bluesky, dude? Trump's.
They don't want to go in the other place, dude. There's nothing
They're
but
not allowed to go on
anti-Semitism
there,
and
yeah.
mean shit over there.
And we're going to call it Twitter. We're not calling it X.
Everybody calls it Twitter still.
I know. It's the lamest. That's the fucking pronoun joke for the left.
Yeah,
You know how they're like, my pronouns are, I love pussy. There's this like Twitter or X or whatever it's even called these days. That's
Yeah.
what they say every single time.
That's funny.
And then the mayor goes, oh.
All the fucking, they're called skeets too, bro. They're called skeets instead of tweets.
At the skies, they're called skeets.
At Blue Ski, it's called
they
skeets.
call them cums.
You're just skeeting. You're skeeting.
They say we got to put out a new cum.
Yeah, they might get me over there. I'd love to skeet all day.
Either skeet or reskeet.
A reskeet?
I swear to God.
If skeet don't get you, reskeet
It's
will.
all like hinge jokes and then like horrible fucking stuff like before I get out of here trying to one.
It's like
That would've
truth
killed
social.
us.
It's just probably just completely deranged.
What do they call like over there?
I don't know. I think it's a like.
A yes.
gobble?
It's a yes. It's a yes.
They gobble it up. It's a
It's a
yes.
yes. Yeah, you get yes.
You yes people's jizz. Yeah. Nice jizz. I never thought of it that way.
They hate that chick Nancy Mace on there though. Did you see that
Oh,
chick?
Nancy Mace?
I love her, dude.
Yeah.
She just reminds me of my mom.
What was Nancy Mace doing?
She's pissed about
She's pissed because there's a fucking tranny in Congress. It's huge. It looks like if Shane had a wig on, bro. And they're like, dude, fuck that. She can't come in the bathroom. Like, why not?
What?
It's crazy. But they all want to kill Nancy Mace because she's like, dude, I don't want fucking dudes in our bathrooms. And it's really
the videos they make. Like I saw a video of her rip because they put up a bunch of like trans flags over the bathroom sign, and she like had somebody film her ripping them down and be like, "This is not." So literally, they're all like teachers making TikToks. That's what
crazy.
Congress has become. It's like, follow me on my day as a congresswoman. This is what I wear, and then I signed a bill.
I make no
And
sense.
then I had
for
to
4
have the
hours.
mocha latte.
We are at war.
That's
It's
dude,
fun.
That's
we
terrible.
haven't addressed the homeless situation.
So she was like, watch this and just rip down
Yeah.
the flag. Damn.
Yeah, their days are numbered, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's
Chicks are about to start rising up against the trans.
It's also
It's going to be one of the great battles, like the Titans versus the gods,
If the
bro.
women's rise up against the trans, I'm signing with the trans.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that'll be hilarious.
That
dude.
would be very
See
funny.
a bunch
Sure.
of dudes
Rule
beat
them.
the shit out of women.
yeah, but it's going to be a lot of covert psychic warfare. You know, it's going to be a lot of relational.
I'm
Just
with
kind of
the
walk
tease.
in and being like, nice shoes.
Imagine just barging into a chick's bathroom,
Yeah, but-
especially a locker room.
But think about this. It probably doesn't work on them. They probably
What?
try to hit the tees with like what would hurt a woman.
Yeah.
Like, your shoes look shitty.
Yeah.
It's just a guy going like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm sneaking into the bathroom.
I got these for $12 down in the Ross. Comfortable as hell.
Wearing cell phone clips on their belts. What?
Shirt tucked in, just huge tits.
All right.
You think it was just a
we
giant
should probably
dump?
Pull up.
Do
Pull
you
up.
think, do you think there was
Terrain.
the moment when like she was the congresswoman was sitting there and it was just like a full like, oh, it's a giant dump and that's it.
Yeah.
This is my one place of peace. Taking like a 6'3" dude airport dump.
Just a
That would get me.
JFK
I'd get political.
steamer.
I'd get political. I'd be like, all right, this is enough.
That is exposing them too, because they hate shitting around dudes.
Oh yeah,
That might be fucking the number one problem.
Yeah. Well, they want to say that's an intimate thing they want to say for their husband or boyfriend.
Well, Mary, how do you feel about all this bigotry? Because you know what? I'm starting to join the view here. I'm a little uncomfortable by it. What the McCusker brothers have done, and I have nothing to do with it.
Join the view.
I might pull up a chair.
It's
The View.
that show has to go on forever. I hope it never stops.
It's getting
though.
better.
Is it really?
It's
crazy.
Turn it on. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I only see the clips and it's them
They're
just
spazzing all
fighting
day.
all day.
One chick dresses like she's from like the Galactic Federation. It's fucking crazy.
I like Whoopi on there. Whoopi's the
There.
voice. Whoopi's the voice of reason on the View.
I saw your wandering ass eyes. You fucking liberal
Whoa,
pervert.
dude. Have some respect.
Come on, man.
Me and Billy were talking the other day.
We have a little respect.
Me and Billy have came to the agreement that if you're an atheist, you're a pervert. Just by default. It's just masochism. You're just taking a belief system like, oh yeah, I'm so fucking alone in this universe. It's a perverted stuff.
It's a cop out.
It is a total cop out. It's fake big boy.
I don't
pants.
have a boss. I guess you do, brother.
Yes, you do,
Capital
bro.
G-O-D.
Yep. His
And he
name?
exists.
Yeah,
is
say
Jesus
that
Christ.
bullcrap for Blueski, dude. You go on Blueski.
You go on
over there
Blueski,
talking
you
about
can be like,
atheism.
God's not even real, and my fucking dad won't fucking talk to me.
I told my dad to take down his Trump sign. I got kicked out of
I
Thanksgiving.
can't wait for Thanksgiving, brother.
My parents were like
Thanksgiving's
kind
gonna
of
be nutty.
like they were like they're asking me like, did you put up a Trump sign? I was like, no, I didn't put one up on my lawn. They're like, they kind of looked at me like, bitch. They're like, we
Yeah.
had 4. I'm like, all right, dude. I didn't want to do
I
that.
did get to watch a guy collect his signs. Oh. I was on the way to tires and on my way to work, and I got to watch a guy in the morning after the election picking up his
Winners or losers?
Kamala Harris signs.
They're Kambalas.
It was really fun to watch.
I'm gonna put up a Kamala forever.
It was so funny to watch it.
Just to defeat it.
Just a
picking
guy
up your
picking up,
signs.
and he was one of those guys that had like 90 in his front yard.
Yeah.
And he just had to go out
fuck.
there. 8 a.m.
How many did you put
Trash
up, Laverne?
day.
You put any up
Oh,
front?
did you have? Yeah, you probably had a couple outside.
This place was damned out. This is Blueski headquarters while you're
This
gone.
might be that might be Blueski headquarters back there. Are you the king of Blueski?
They had a Colin Allred up there. Oh my God, also.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Hold on, no. What did you say?
There's another guy running named Colin Allred, and
What was his deal?
I don't know.
Was he a local Dem?
He's just a local Dem. Yeah.
Threw him up.
What did you like about him other than just that he was a Dem?
I like his name is Allred.
All right,
True.
That's good enough.
Did I tell you I got to vote this year for the first time?
Nice. How'd it go?
It was kind of swell.
Oh yeah, you told me.
It was kind of fun. Yeah, I went in there. It was dude, everyone sits in a voting place very like it's like you would think that, for real, they were like all like rescuing babies. Everyone has like a face, like they look at each other and go,
You're doing your civic duty.
they're nodding at me. I said, hold on, brother. Although, to be fair, on the there's like the main thing, the big election, the big vote, and then you have like do like a million tiny votes. And there I just started just throwing them to whoever.
Yeah,
I was
toss
going
him.
bing bang, bing bang, bing
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Bing bong bing.
Anyone in like the court, I'd be like Democrat, just in case I fuck around, get in trouble for something.
Yeah.
I want to get a little catch and release action.
We need
The big one go to.
we also need to
Can't
acknowledge
say. I won't say. I won't say.
if we're gonna sit here and crush the
Donald
libs,
Trump.
we have owned the libs for the first however many minutes
Yeah.
of this podcast. We've been owning the libs.
Yeah.
It's time to focus on the right a little.
What are they up to?
There's a lot of pedophiles.
What?
They're all pedophiles.
Are they really?
Yeah, every single one.
Yeah.
Dude,
Across the board.
did you say this before? I'm trying to
gay,
think
too.
if I heard this from
Gay
you.
pedophiles, literally. It's not funny.
Have you talked about this before? I was like, has anyone ever talked about how Michael Jackson became so successful he became a white pedophile?
He's not a pedophile. Relax.
He's not a pedophile?
He is not a pedophile.
This is the true conspiracy theorist.
What?
You call everyone that is not a pedophile.
Yeah.
And the king of pop, dude.
Bro, he is not.
Do you think
He
it was
got
like
taken
Sandals
the fuck
Resort?
out. Shmuley had something to do with it. Candace Owens came out and said that.
What?
Yeah, he was not a pedophile. At least I don't think so.
Hold up.
There's all sorts of shit where like
Hold up.
the one dude, the first dude that accused him, the kid, the mom and dad like liked him or whatever, but then the mom and stepdad liked MJ, and that kid would chill there, and then the fucking dad was like, "Well, you're at whose house? Fuck that," and fucking sued him and got the money and shit, and then just kept happening. That boy was
Hold on.
fucked.
The dad was like, you're at Michael Jackson's house. I'm suing him for
Yeah,
pedophile?
yeah, the dude's a scumbag.
I'm suing you for pedophile. I'm taking you for
Dude, I
pedophile.
swear to God, I think he got set up, and then I think he got killed for his record shit. There's this whole thing where it's like,
Apparently, he owned a bunch of stuff in vacation
Lemare's locked
properties.
in.
I've heard that.
Blue
I heard
Ski.
he owned stuff in, what are they saying on the Blue Skies? They're saying, I heard he owned like a piece of sandals. I've heard that before. They killed him for the,
Sandals? The resorts?
yeah.
yeah.
MJ owned the resorts?
I swear to God, I think he had like, in one of those giant companies, he had a huge stake.
I thought he owned a little bit of the Beatles.
Dude did.
Yeah, and I thought that's what they.
One of the best bands of all time.
He owned the Beatles.
I get it.
Oh, not so tough now.
What am I going to just keep defending Drake? That's all it was about. It wasn't about none
Drake
of that.
is number one, dude.
Yeah, there go. Now I'm a pedophile. I said it. I said it on the pod.
No, you're not.
Now I'm a
No, you're
pedophile.
not.
Drake's a visionary, dude. He was totally right. Kendrick is, I don't know why he's so anti-comedy, dude. He's totally crossed the
He's
line for me.
anti-comedy, dude. And there's one thing I hate is when comedians get censored.
They are the canaries in the coal
We're
mine.
the canaries in the coal mine. We're
I-
modern day
dude.
philosophers.
Someone was telling me, I think Pedro's telling me I should keep tape on my mouth until I go out on stage and then go.
So, yeah, just write society on tape.
say something nuts. I was holding that one in.
What?
No, I'm just saying, just something horrendous.
Ajax used to Ajax was listening to a book for a while. He would post on Instagram of just do with duct tape over mouth and just hit society on the duct tape.
Sick.
Damn.
Remember Tommy Simbazo's headshot
Yeah.
at Magoobies? He had the caution tape and the fucking microphone as a gun. That sucks. The caution tape.
That's fucking sick.
Dude,
I think it was Simba. I didn't mean to name the man. He was the man.
Michael Jackson got killed by Sony.
Yeah.
What? Oh, so it was
Yeah.
over the Beatles music.
Yeah,
Not
not
the
the
vacation
Beatles music.
And-
'cause that went back to Paul McCartney, but he got killed by Sony because they're supposed to do a tour and they'd make more money off the insurance if they killed him.
There's a whole thing in the music industry with that. Also, P.
Or he
Diddy's
did a lot of
bodyguard
drugs.
was at MJ's fucking hospital when he died.
P. Diddy's
He needed
bodyguard?
milk.
Yeah, the nutty like Ray Donovan Muslim dude that P. Diddy had was
Yeah,
at Michael
yeah.
Jackson's hospital when he died. But there's a whole thing. There's a documentary about it where like once they're done with you and your record sales start dying off, they own insurance on you and they get double paid for killing you and your shit skyrockets and they get all the money.
Damn.
So they have an insurance policy on the artist. And when they kill the artist, they get the insurance policy because he fucking dies. And then their sale, like look at Prince's sales, go through the fucking roof. They take all of it.
Shit.
Many cases.
Is that what the sacrifice is all about?
Part of it. When you're evil, bro, wants to sacrifice you.
Quick announcement for Irvine, California, or really all of SoCal. You guys know I'm SoCal as hell. I've been SoCal. But yeah, I'll be at the Irvine Improv 11/29. That's this upcoming weekend. Well, I guess next weekend, whatever. 11/29 and 11/30th. And I've also added a show on 11/31 or 12/1. I'm not sure how many days are in November, but you get the point. Next Friday, next Saturday, next Sunday, I'll be in Irvine, California. And let me just say for the record, fuck LA, dude. It's all about Irvine. I'm sick of people from LA being like, oh, you're going to Irvine? Ugh, I'd never go down. Fuck you, dude. Shut up. Irvine's where all the reals are, not a bunch of pretenders out in LA. I'm going to be a famous actor. No, you're fucking not. Grow up and move to Irvine. I'll see you there. God bless you all.
Gotta be the bigger man in the park sometimes.
Pardon the interruption. This may or may not be Sean Gardini speaking, and this may or may not be Sean Gardini on camera. Who is speaking and who is on camera is not important. I've come to tell you that Sean Gardini is doing stand-up comedy shows. The upcoming shows are in Cleveland, Ohio, December 8th, Buffalo, New York, December 10th, and Baltimore, Maryland, December 11th. Please come to those shows if you can. The tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Thank you.
And we're back. Hey.
Well, okay, so MJ not a pedophile.
I'm not afraid. Everybody.
So you're saying MJ's not a pedophile? You're ruling pedophile, not a pedophile.
I don't think he's a pedophile. I think he
Okay.
got killed.
Now do Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, it's because I looked into all the fucking Republic. I'm blue and on now.
Yes.
I'm liberal. I watch a View with Lemaire.
Simple yes or no.
It's hard to say because
Simple yes or no.
if he was a pedophile, they would have got him on it by now.
Simple
That's
yes
the
or
only
no.
thing that fucks me up.
What do you think
Simple
about the
yes or
tape?
no.
What do you think about the tape that came out like
Epstein
right
tapes?
at the end, where it was like the audio of like him and Epstein?
Epstein? It wasn't him and Epstein. It was Epstein. This dude Wolf.
So
who
why were
now-
they trying to
Hold
tie
on.
Trump to
Simple
that?
yes or no.
It's hard to say. That's what I'm saying. The jury's out. I'm not. He's not my savior.
Bill, it's the internet, dude. Say something sensational. We'll capitalize.
Simple yes or no.
At this point, I have to say no because they would have gotten us.
Matt Gates.
Brother, yeah. I don't know. There's all sorts of fucking weird shit about that. He's fucking.
Well, didn't he
happy.
resign?
He likes suing
Allegedly.
people.
Allegedly, big time.
But he's not Trump's cabinet now.
What's up
Didn't he
with
resign out of
airports?
that?
What?
I heard that if he had
Might have to
stayed,
delete that too.
I heard that if he stayed in Congress, then they would have released like the findings of the ethics things. But since he like resigned, now they can't show people whatever they found.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Bro, I don't know. I just, at this point, everyone's on fucking notice. Dennis Hastert was a Republican, I think, Speaker of the House forever. And he was also involved in wrestling, which is fucking weird. So was Jim Jordan. There was a pedophile there, but it doesn't matter. Fucking Dennis Hastert was a Speaker of the House forever. And he was on Epstein's Island. He was friends with Podesta. He was like the OG Pizzagate guy where like Hastert was a fucking scumbag pedophile and no one said a fucking word. So now everybody who's in that fucking thing, they're not my heroes. I fucking hate them. And they're all cool with pedophilia because they let that shit go
Do you
on.
have any heroes?
No, you're my hero.
Billy,
Bitch ass is gonna say
everyone's
that.
always been cool with pedophilia. It's
Bro.
always been cool.
Not me.
What?
It's always been elite cool. Being
No,
a
it
pedophile.
has not, bro.
Yes, it has. It's the beginning
It's a
of time.
subversion. It's a subversion, bro.
Historically speaking, Lemaire is right. Like if you go to like the Middle East, they do the
Satanists.
dancing boys. It's I'm not saying it's great. I'm glad we've all elevated up from that.
Great men were not pedophiles. Alexander the Great was not a pedophile.
He definitely fucked a boy.
Relax, bro. You
I
fucking
think you
clear
actually
that.
might have named like a notable pedophile.
No.
He's Alexander the greatest pedophile.
That's all smear, bro.
Yeah, they cut that all. Yeah,
It's all smear.
it could be a smear.
They hit that with every fucking great man. Oh, he's a fucking pedophile. MJ, pedophile. It's a Halsey Memento, dude. Alexander the Great, MJ,
yeah.
guys like that.
Yeah,
LeBron
I
James.
think there was a
LeBron
part of
James is
ancient
LeBron
warfare.
James has not been named pedophile ever.
I just love when he holds books. He just doesn't read. Yeah.
I can't judge him on
I
that.
was getting into that.
I don't think who are we to judge, dude. Chapter 1, nailed it. I know that book. I'm with LeBron James.
LeBron. The Dems are. No, we got to own the Repubs, dude.
We got on the Repubs a little, dude.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. I know they're like. There's
Yeah, they got McMahon in there. You like
Linda.
that, Lemaire?
Vince McMahon is in the.
No, Linda.
Why don't you like that, Lemaire?
Linda stinks and she divorced Vince.
Dude, Vince was
Vince is a
wilding out.
fucking
Vince was crazy.
nut job,
Vince
bro.
was Bluesky.
You guys are wrong, dude. Vince is the man.
Vince wasn't banging wrestlers.
Who wasn't? Who would?
Dudes, bro.
So what?
Wait, he was banging the
Wait, he was
divas.
banging the.
He wasn't
Yeah.
banging the dudes. He was banging some divas. He banged the dudes.
Banged some
He had the
divas.
dudes bang with him. Like he'd have his top guys banging the hot
That's
ladies.
just
with
a
him.
party, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a party, bro.
just a
He's
party.
up to some
That's
weird
3-6
shit.
Mafia.
Yeah,
Dude, here's the thing. Imagine you have all these giant wrestlers, You're going to want to see like
You're gonna wanna see
Jericho
how they
take
work.
down China. Yeah, you're
Put
gonna
it in the
be like,
fucking break down the walls.
He just
on
took
there.
his toys out of the toy box. He took his toys out of the toy box.
I showed Shane the Destiny chats that leaked, bro. They're so gay.
What happened?
He's talking about having a butt plug in and thinking about sucking dudes. That's literally a quote.
Who, Des?
Destiny's talking this chick like, oh,
he also
yeah,
might have just been being
I
really
just want
funny.
a butt plug. This is so intense.
Here's the thing: if
So
he
he put it
was
in and
joking,
talked
that might be
about
the funniest
sucking
thing in the world,
dudes.
dude.
Yeah, what if he was being funny?
If he was joking,
That's hilarious. I mean, it's being funny.
if you're being funny, that's the funniest thing in the world to say.
They go, oof, this is intense. That just sounds too real. Mad dude, chicks walk around with that shit in your ass, bro.
Butt plugs?
Yeah.
That'd be sick to like sit down in a political debate and just be plugged up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I disagree, actually.
Tokens.
I'm not going to judge a man for wearing a butt plug. It is intense, I bet. He's not a liar. It's
He's
one
not,
thing.
yeah, you can say a lot about him. He's
not a
telling
liar.
the truth on this.
Yeah,
That's an absolute truth.
He's definitely telling the truth. That just
It is funny to wear one and act like it's like a medic, like an insulin detector. Like, hold on, my fucking butt plug.
Yeah, you gotta check the app.
Give me a second. I need to board the plane first. My butt plug's going crazy right now. I need to do a medical
I
pre-board.
need an orange juice.
What percent of people do you think are walking around with butt plugs in day to day? You think it's 10%?
10%?
10% is crazy.
10%
it's
is
a
way too
solid
much.
10.
No way.
all day.
I think it's a
You're
solid
walking
10.
around with butt plugs.
Yeah.
Chicks do it
10%?
supposedly to prepare for anal sex later in the night.
And then you got, gay dudes who that's their every day.
That's what I've
Prepare for
heard.
anal sex later in the night.
If you wear it all day, it's intense. Yeah.
You think you would just like, you would, it'd be
Later
crazy.
in the night.
When you do deviant shit like that.
It'd be nice
Under the moon.
uncorking
That's your
yourself
game.
and take a dump
Hell
would be
no,
nice.
brother.
Your game.
Dude,
Fuck
popping
yeah.
the cork to dump, that
Holding
would
it
be
in
nice.
all day?
Yeah.
No.
You ever take a dump that almost comes out sideways and it hurts? You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Not
No.
sideways, but I've had a.
Or just like a fucking a big fucker.
Wait, you've had like a breach.
Yeah, definitely.
hurts.
Wait, in your mind, you think it's because it's
Oh
coming
no,
out
it's like that's what it feels like. You know what I mean?
It's like a piece on Tetris. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
got
had,
hard
I've
Except
had
to
for
one.
walk.
long- except for
comes
long
out.
when you get a square.
Yeah.
I've got,
Tetris.
dude, I've gotten
You go,
split. I've gotten for real like split one time.
Yeah, for sure.
It hurts, bro.
You split open.
I got split open.
Shower before bed. You wake up. You got a dry butt. You got a dry asshole prime for the crackling. You drop a fucking square.
A Tetris cube.
You drop a cube. You go, where the fuck am I going to put this?
You drop it next to 4 straight logs and go, yes, Tetris. I just got my shit's been out of
Happened to me the
control.
other day.
Huh?
Happened to me the other day.
For real?
Oh.
It was intense.
Yeah. It was intense.
You were desperate.
Oof.
You went, oof.
You could have been more diligent and wore the plug. He's probably just getting ready for fat turds, dude.
Yeah.
He's probably getting ready for the fattest turds.
He supposedly he enjoys cock holding. Cock holding?
What is that?
Cock holding? Cock holding. My fucking girlfriend's dad forever just called it cock holding.
I thought you were real
He
talking
thought it
about
was a dude who just sits there and holds his cock. See, that guy's a cock holder.
That's what I was imagining. I was like, is that a thing where you just like hold someone's dick for a while?
no.
Follow them around?
It's just his version of cuck.
I could
Cock
see I could
hold.
see subbing out and just holding someone's dong for like, excuse me, putting a little leash on it. Dude, Tom was telling me there's a new movie out about Nicole Kidman is getting dommed.
Oh yeah, Spade was telling me about that.
Just her getting. She's a power businesswoman, and like an intern comes in and is like, "Get on the floor," and just it's like a new 50 Shades of Grey type. Just her getting dommed. That'd be nice to see. Take your babe and go see Nicole Kidman. Get
Kidman,
dommed.
I loved her.
Oh, I
That's my
got, this is, oh, fuck. I don't know if I should say it. All right.
society.
All right. I'll say it. Whatever. This is a tough one. This is exposing.
It's bad.
No, I just, all right. So we're watching, I'm with my parents. We're watching Notre Dame football. I went,
pulls out a butt plug.
my dad's butt plug started by, no, it's worse. It's worse.
No.
So we're watching Notre Dame. I went back home to chill with the boy. My father's got to be sober watching football, and it's tough to watch, man.
Prayers
He's just white knuckling the fucking.
Prayers up.
He's white knuckling NFL Sunday. Just fuck.
Oh no.
Makes the celebrations hurt more.
Notre Dame's playing, and guy makes a play. His name's Christian Gray. He plays for Notre Dame. My mom goes, "Where do I know that name?"
Oh no.
I go, "What do you mean?" She's like, "It's in a book." And I was like, I don't know what book it is. She's like, "Oh, I know." And that was quiet. And I was like, "What are you talking? 50 Shades of Grey?"
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I know exactly. As soon as you
And
said it.
then my other sister's there, and she's like, "Yeah, mom read like fucking 5 of those."
They all
books."
do.
And I was like, ew. And then she goes, yeah. And then she gave him to Katie when she was done. And I was like, dude, that's fucking disgusting.
That's like training porn mags.
Exactly. That's what I said.
They all
that's
watch it.
fucking disgusking.
Most women are addicted to erotic literature.
Yeah, but you don't
their
want
no-
to
it's
think
their
about your
knob.
mom fucking.
Damn, she has them on like top of the VCR,
Yeah.
like at your
Yeah,
dad's
just hide them.
Playboys.
You can find where the bookmark was. You go, oh, that's where she finished.
Fuck.
And then tossing it to your other sister, being like, yo.
Get her fired up.
Are they on Audible?
Oh yeah. Did you ever see
You
that guy on
probably
Instagram
listen
who
to them,
blasts?
go to
This
bed.
is
Are they?
Audible.
Then
There's
I
a
told
guy
that
who on
bitch.
Instagram who blasts 50 Shades and goes through drive-throughs, and it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
You see guys, like, and then he grabbed my ass, and you see a guy like handing fries, like,
I thought that was more of a bombshell.
that
than it
is
was.
hilarious, dude.
It hurt.
Did you know right away when she
Ruined
said
the
Christian
Irish.
Grey?
Ruined the whole second half of the game.
Yeah.
I just sat there going.
You held your father's hand. You're like, it's all right, father. Don't
And
worry.
my father, he's in poor health. He just had to sit there. I mean, that should have driven him to alcohol. A disgusting wife and daughter.
No, all
jacking
women
off the
read that
books.
stuff. It's nonstop. That's like there's one of the only books that sells. It's erotic. It's like romance novels, and they call them romance novels, and then or erotic.
Are they
whatever.
the ones with like Fabio on the cover and shit?
Yeah, but they
You started
switched.
hitting those.
Yeah, you did.
I'll jerk off to some erotica.
Yeah.
Matt is not
Don't
afraid
stop me.
to explore his feminine.
I'm not
You
afraid.
do have a feminine. What was it?
I do have a girl brain.
No,
Are they
what was it?
intense?
You kept calling it like a. Fuck, there's a word for it.
Oh, my anima.
Yeah.
My anima is well developed. We all have an anima.
It's so funny to do gay
fuck's an
shit
enema?
and cope with it. I'd be like, my enema is well filled.
That just means your anima is screaming into depths. We all have an anima.
What is an anima?
It's the feminine in the masculine psyche. And
My
women all have
small
an animus. And if your animus possessed, my God, watch out. But yeah, my anima is totally liberated. And it's also, dude, I'm telling you, you
Yo,
can
you
burn
want
it
to
cleaner.
know? There's a bro I like right now.
Who?
His anima is fully liberated.
What, who?
Jerry McCain for the Sixers. He's the guy doing the fucking TikTok
Oh, yeah.
dances.
Oh, yeah,
His
yeah,
anima's
yeah.
out. He does not care. He's feminine, dude. He's dropping 30 and doing TikToks. And everyone's mad, dude.
Painting his nails and shit.
I'm 3 days into college and I'm 2 lectures behind.
You show me this guy.
I love this dude so much.
It's so nice,
I
dude.
DM him, he doesn't answer. I get drunk and DM him. Yo, you're the man. Oh fuck, he's been killing it. They're
been
giving
nice?
him a chance, and he's dominating.
That's awesome,
He's,
dude.
he's going to be rookie of the year.
He's awesome.
You think so?
Unless he gets hurt or something. If he keeps playing like he's playing, he's going to be rookie of the year.
But
We got
we
one.
so you and me, we can settle the Kendrick Drake, obviously Drake. Now we can settle Joel Joker. It's been settled. Joel's-
I got
he's
no
acting like
argument.
a-
I
he's
got no
acting like a
argument. Right?
punk.
Especially in their prime. In their prime, I think Joe was a more skilled basketball player, but he might be. He's not washed. I ain't gonna say he's washed. He had 35 last
I
year.
know. I was watching. Yeah, because he got called out, and then everyone was making fun of him, so he tried.
He's not washed. His knee is. He's got a bum knee. He's
I hope. I pray
feel
for
him.
him. I hope he's.
Bum knees suck. My knee's kind of bum right now. It's pissing me
Oh,
off.
really?
Pissing me off.
How you skating with a bum knee?
Dude, huh?
How you skating with a bum knee?
Oh, is that how you bummed your knee out?
No. My knee, I actually, sorry, we can talk about Joel. I don't want to get all about myself.
I've been skating.
I was just sleeping wrong. I had like this pillow between my knees, and I think that was really what was fucking it up. Or lifting. I like took 2 weeks off
Probably lifting.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's a pillow.
But as soon as I switched that pillow out, it started to feel better.
How do
but-
people receive you at the skate park?
Huh?
How do people receive you at the skate
Pretty
park?
good. At first I was a little tight, and I was like, dude, just going down those little ramps is hard as fuck. And then once
Yeah,
I
it is.
loosened up, so I talked to a couple of the
You can't
bros.
take a tumble. You can be Jay Leno.
Dude, I
You're gonna fall on your side and be totally bruised.
Dude, I luckily I was all right. I wasn't going that big. I was just trying to like get my feet under me. Dude, I didn't like think I'd be that bad. I was terrible at first.
It's so hard, dude.
It's so hard, but then I got it down. Now I'm way more comfortable. The 180.
Yeah, the videos were nice that you sent me. I was
Thank
happy
you,
about
bros.
that.
The
It made
pump
me
track.
happy.
The pump
It made
track's
me
sick.
happy.
Dude, I skateboarded.
You going today?
Huh?
You going today?
I'm gonna try. I'd like to.
Fuck.
But dude, skating's fucking sick, man. I did it for 2 hours the one afternoon. I think I burnt like 850 calories. It's crazy.
That's gotta be intense though. Getting there, if people are there,
Yeah,
you skate
I was
in front of
scared.
people.
I was scared, and then
Yeah,
once
you
I
fall,
got
dude,
loose,
if you fall and get the wind knocked out of you in front of like a family
no,
by
they,
yourself, just
dude, the skaters are very supportive, dude.
they would pick you up.
They would pick you up, they pick you all right. And when I finally landed the 180, there was a guy who was like, sick. Because I tried
yeah.
for an hour and a half to land the 180.
That's what it's all about.
And then I
FDR
popped
is
shot. I don't know if you saw the
fucking
pop shot.
douchebag central.
What?
Oh, yeah.
FDR.
Yeah, that's
I
their
was like
hardos.
8 years old.
What
Some
about
dude
the
like
Tampa Am?
checked me. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
What about the Tampa Am?
I don't know shit about Tampa Am. That's Beezerville.
You don't know Tampa Am?
No.
Fucking idiot.
That's
Dude.
Beezerville.
There is it's funny though, because there are
Like
like,
Beezer rode a scooter at the Tampa Am.
Yo, do
He's gonna
not
get
put
you, bro.
smut on the bees.
I'm
I
fucking
heard
nasty
he
on the
bladed
ripstick.
something crazy at the Tampa Am.
Beezer landed a reverse. I forget what he said. It's
Rodeo
great.
flip.
I forget what it was. It was awesome.
You ever hit a ripstick?
No, Connor hit him with the Kamala could land a reverse, whatever, on you at the Tampa Am, and he was like, "I'd fucking kill that bitch." He was hammered talking about the Tampa Am.
It was funny to do an activity where there was like a child there too. It was like me. There was like guys my age, and there was like slightly younger. There was just one kid there who was like maybe 11.
My balls was hot.
Dude, this 11-year-old kept doing this thing where he would go up the ramp, and then he would just not even worry about skateboarding. He would just try to launch himself as high as he could. It was
I
the
used to do that
funniest
shit when I was little.
Dude, it was the funniest fucking thing.
Do you start tapping your skateboard on the rail?
I didn't tap. I almost tapped one time. A guy did like a pretty nasty hard flip, and I was like, let me just chill. I'm not gonna tap.
I can't
But-
talk skate. I don't know anything about it.
Really?
All I want to think about is Jared McCain's TikTok. It's the only thing that's going on in my brain right now. I can't figure it out.
I fully support him though. It is nice. It's your anima recognizing his
It's
liberated
incredible.
anima, and you're going.
I loved it when he was a Duke. I wanted to hate it.
Really?
The first TikTok I saw, I was like, what the fuck? I watched the whole thing. I was like, what else does he have in here?
You just watched all.
Just hit the orangutan on there. Just
I love that gif.
come to me.
Yeah, it's
Me and Deanie been getting it in at
Huh?
night. Pause.
What do you say?
Me and Deanie been getting it in at night.
What you and Deanie be
They hit
getting
the
in?
duty together.
Oh, you guys been playing duty.
Frank
Yes.
You guys some duty bandits.
Yes.
Some late night duty bandits.
That's awesome.
Our girlfriends are asleep. Sean, are you awake?
No, I don't do that.
Psst, Sean, are you
I
up?
do the exact opposite, brother.
do you do?
Scream.
Yeah, I played
I hit
duty.
people in the lobby. Scream right now, bro. And if they can't scream, they're pussy.
Well,
I'll scream all I want. I scream. I can't, dude. My fucking kids are sleeping. It's a fucking scream, pussy. Do you run this household? Scream.
You scream the entire time.
I fuck around the whole
Pause.
time.
But you know, I've played duty with him. He screams the entire fucking time. Every single
So
time
funny.
he gets killed 50 times.
That's my rule, and no one
he
follows
sprints at everyone with an RPG, and he gets killed, and he goes, "Fuck!" It's
real
1
life.
second later.
it. That's my rule. I try to get in the lobby. I say, anyone on our team, if you get killed, you have to scream like it's real life.
It is real life.
That's fun though when that happens.
Yeah. it is.
what time do you play until? When do you call it?
Oh, we had a few sessions that were until like 12.
Oh, that's not bad.
He was telling me his session. He's like, if I put in a good session, it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a good session.
That's child's play.
On
you,
duty,
there's
it's a whole
nothing.
different
That's
story.
literally
though.
child's play. That's
Yeah,
I
you just
didn't.
get warmed
That's
up.
I didn't even game today. 3 hours. I didn't even game.
It's intense on duty, though.
I had a day off of work. I hit the fucking Bannerlord. I charged it back up.
Did you really?
12 hours.
How was your realm?
Blew a fucking vessel in my eye. I was just fucking staring at the screen.
You didn't blink.
I didn't blink for a day.
Damn, you did a 12-hour session on the Bannerlord?
Bannerlord.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really fucked up.
You play against the computer like a motherfucker.
It was really fucking weird what I did.
It's
I'm not
taking on
proud of
Deep
that.
Blue.
I'm
Because
28.
it was 3 days into college, and I'm 2 lectures behind. This
How's
guy,
your-
let's
how's your
name him
kingdom?
Billy, says he wants to be mine.
How's the kingdom?
Kingdom's good right now.
Does it freeze when you bought? Does any like
No,
commerce
yeah, no,
going?
it freezes.
Okay, thank God.
I could leave it running for a weekend, just let my caravans
build.
do their bidding. But
Let's-
what if we got invaded while I was gone?
True.
Is it online?
No,
Just the comp.
it's just me sitting in a room playing against the machine.
We had
Man versus
NHL.
machine.
in college, and there was a kid. We had live, and there was a kid who would just play against the computer and flip and be like, "This is how you get better." Fucking live's cheap. That's
You
fucking.
hit the spaz last night in Madden.
I love it.
You tried to take advantage of me last night in Madden.
I
Did he
fucking
really?
rage quit constantly.
He tried to take advantage of me.
I just exit game.
I was just.
So you got
I-
another pick. I was like, exit game done. I'm done playing.
Spaz exited as fast as he could. It was,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny.
People do try to take advantage of you when you're in an inebriated
Soder
state,
took
but-
advantage of me.
Did he really?
Yeah, he finally beat me in NCAA when I get. He's a sober man too.
Yeah.
He's a sober
He
man.
was sharking on you.
He got me at the end of the night, and I was nasty about it.
Shane
I was-
immediately starts saying all sorts of mean shit when you start beating him.
Like what?
You're the cheapest guy in the fucking game. You're so gay. You run the same play every fucking
Yeah,
time.
I mean, that's how you get people to get off their game.
I do the same shit though.
It works
five
every
and
time.
out, 5 and out.
It is funny though having like someone sober praying on you, like you pray on a woman. Just be like, well, come on, let's go back to
Do
your
one
place.
more shot.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
come on, man.
Come on.
Let's play in
Fine,
NCAA.
we're not going to play any.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang out. We're not playing any games.
I'll be Michigan. I'll be Michigan. I know you hate Michigan. Yeah, I hate Michigan. I'll play against Michigan. I was down like 30 to Soder, and I was like, "Do you feel good about this?" And he was like, "No, dude, I don't. This sucks. Let's go to bed." I was like, "Yeah, exactly." We went to bed. I was
You
like,
did
quit.
this to me."
You quit."
I win.
Yeah, it was Soder. I know I've definitely said it before, but it was making me cry the other day. Like I literally was crying laughing about it because I was telling Jay about it because when me and Soder played each other, he was up like 20 and he was finally going to win.
Was this on
And-
the stream you're saying?
No, this was after.
Okay.
And we're sitting there, and DeRosa comes in and sits next to Soder and is like, Shane's right. Your guys are blocking way better than his. And he was like, shut the fuck up, DeRosa. And I came back, and he missed an extra point and lost. And when he finished, he put his controller down. DeRosa was sitting next to him, and he goes, it was the craziest spaz I've ever seen.
Was he serious?
He was totally serious.
Damn.
The Soder goes, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
It was so good. DeRosa was like, "Jeez, man." What DeRosa's bitch ass. He's like, "You wouldn't do that to other people." 5 hours later, it's still going.
Oh my god.
It was awesome.
Oh, that's such a good expression of a video game smash.
It was so funny, especially from Soder. He does it. He hits the hardest video game spazzes of anyone.
That's so funny, dude.
A bunch of table. Yeah, fucking.
Oh my god.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can get him, dude. If I lose, I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you hit the funniest spaz. You
run away. I run away.
fucking
I run away.
You literally run away.
I gotta hide my face, dude.
It's like you ever see a video of a little black kid losing video games? He starts crying, playing the controller, he just fucking shakes it.
It sucks when you lose.
Losing does suck
Sucks
so
so
bad.
bad.
We used to
Think
have
about
video-
losing the computer in Bannerlord after you've been playing for 12 hours.
Oh.
And you lose everything. You go, what the fuck did I do today? I mean, remember I played FIFA? I'd play FIFA for a week straight without getting up. And I'd get fired. I'd get an email in the video game be like, you're done, dude. You got to go outside.
That'd be funny to get like text, but in the game, but about real life. And be like, dude, it's your mom. What the fuck are you doing? Like, the fuck is this? This is bullshit, dude. Shut the fuck up.
How come you're not married? What the fuck? I'm trying to bring Norwich to the Prem.
We used to have an N64 in our unfinished basement. That was fucking scary.
Everyone had an N64 and an unfinished.
But not
For
N64.
real,
it
that's
was
everyone.
a Super Nintendo or NES.
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
which one. But they would all play it. Maybe whatever Mortal Kombat was on. Maybe a Genesis as well. And I would never be able to play. And then when everyone was away, I would sneak down.
That's nice.
Someone would catch me, turn the lights off, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" and run his face like good upstairs.
That basement was terrifying, dude.
Yeah, it
Just a
was not
cement
cool.
dungeon. There were spiders in the little like water gaps. There was these big wolf spiders.
That sucks.
I wouldn't be called
Lights
down there
out
today.
while gaming.
Fed
Oh,
got
dude.
PS1 though on a mad one. Like one day I rolled up in their room and he just had PS1 on TV. I was like, "What the fuck? Cool Borders, the best game of all time."
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
easily. I forget. Yeah, Cool Borders 1 and 2 was. I think 2 might have been better than 1. 3 was bullshit. dude.
Yeah, whatever one you could be the alien was sick.
Echo the Dolphin on Sega.
You fucked with Echo?
Yeah. I never got out of the first level. Just
That's
sat
like
Yeah,
there,
you're saying
never
that's
got
hard as
into
hell.
sat there for a
Vibe.
day,
It's vibed
Just-
out.
being a dolphin swimmer,
That's so sick, dude.
You ever played
killing
Bully?
jellyfish with my nose.
That's so sick, dude.
No, I really don't understand this game.
Have you ever played the Bully?
Yeah,
That was a great
that
game.
game was awesome.
What was
I
it?
loved The Bully,
What'd you do?
the Rockstar.
It was
game,
like
a boarding school.
it was Grand Theft Auto, except you were just a bad kid at a school. Yeah,
It
it
was great.
was a good game.
Sounds awesome.
It was.
I just got Fusion Frenzy and tried
Played
to
cool
play
music
with-
when you rode bikes.
Mhm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, the fucking game was amazing.
Yeah.
You can just go around
Fusion
bully
Frenzy's sick. I've tried to play it with Bay and she hated
We
it.
can hit it.
I love it.
We can hit Fusion Frenzy
So
today.
this game sucks. It's like it fucking rules. When you go in the washer, I love that.
Yeah, it's easily one of the best games, actually.
Xbox controllers were fucking nuts. Original Xbox controllers were fucking massive.
Yeah, aren't they huge?
dude.
Yeah.
They're just big chunguses. You had to like hold it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
despised
reminds
them.
me, I got somebody made fun of me for that controller
Why?
on the internet. 'Cause It
Personalized
says my
controller?
name on it.
Can't be proud of
obviously-
yourself?
I'm not. That is psychotic.
How's it like?
Have
Isn't
a
it a
picture of
gift?
yourself. It was a gift, and
All right.
I'm not. Yeah. What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna
Not-
rip it off?
yeah.
Do you
Sure,
hate
that'd be
yourself?
that would be psychotic to just scratch your face off a controller.
After I lose a game, just I don't even deserve this.
That's like Red Dragon.
We need to get UFC going.
Fuck you.
It's true.
Been
Game
so.
sucks.
Have you guys been playing it all? I haven't played it all.
I haven't played.
Ooh, guard dog.
I have.
You have.
Oh, Guard Dog speaks heavy.
Oh,
There.
you
Guard
guys are
dog.
partying.
I
One
have
lone
been
guard
playing.
dog's been training.
You guys have been out fucking around, and
He
guard
didn't
dogs.
tell us he was training. No. Just trying to get good.
Wait, which one of you guys? When are you getting good on the ground in that?
Nate.
Little bitch ass.
Why am I bitch ass? That's because
That
that's
is
how I
pussy
think
as
that's how I
shit.
got you.
You
Was-
never
I
got.
hit
I mean,
Uzma,
you definitely
can't
never
stop
got
it.
me.
Let's get fighting, right, dude. Fuck ground and pound.
There's a new boxing game that's apparently pretty good.
It's all
Is it good?
It's okay.
Yeah. UFC's the best.
I can't wait till Logan Paul or Jake Paul comes out with his boxing game.
It's just
It's him and the elderly.
Yeah. It's just him knocking out Asians on a subway. Sweet, dude. You showed them.
We solved the crime. We know who was doing it all that time.
Jake Paul.
That was
fucking
just Rocky.
horrendous. I think Tyson Daddy fucking chilled though. First round, I was like, "Fuck, Jake Paul's gonna get knocked the fuck out." And then Tyson just put the brakes on, started moving all crazy.
I don't think.
He was so
20 million in
shaky.
a
That was the
purse.
thing. Like at first, he was throwing those punches, and there was the thing in the clinch where people like you saw Tyson tap his head, and people thought like that was Paul being like, "Yo, chill, or you're not going to get the bag." But he was like shaky.
Would they be able to withhold the bag if he won? There's no way.
There was stipulations that if he won, he would be paid less money than if he lost.
There's
There's
Well, he
no
didn't
way.
go the whole
Yeah.
way.
There's no way
I
they
saw-
made that
I saw a
public.
tweet about
check
it.
that. That might be Bluesky information.
That might be
dude.
Bluesky Russian disinformation.
No, I've or just X too, or just Twitter.
Jake Paul kind of beat the shit out of Mike Tyson, and nobody's willing to admit
He
that.
could.
Barely.
He could have
Beat the
taken his
shit
head
out of
off.
him.
He could have taken his head off if he
Jake
wanted
Paul
to.
would have killed him if like they were fighting. Jake Paul had
Yes.
70 punches, landed 70. Mike Tyson only landed 6.
Yeah, it was Unk
in
versus the
8
punk.
rounds.
Dude, like
wasn't.
I would
It's
beat
not
the
the
fuck out of my dad right now.
Huh?
I would beat the fuck out of my dad in a boxing match. Right now. Obviously. The fact that he didn't get
Your
knocked
daddy
out in the
would
first
fuck you
round
up.
is crazy.
Yeah, dude. Towards the end, that was the one thing. It was honorable that he didn't just take Tyson's head off. I think he was going to become an ultimate goblin if he did, because he could have knocked him out. I think at least he could.
I just
He
hate
really-
the code
towards the end, he
switching they
could've-
do is fucking
Huh?
crazy. The code switching the Pauls do confuses.
What'd he
the shit.
do?
Mike Tyson was in the ring afterwards. Like, oh, you're next, Logan Paul. And Logan Paul's like, I kill you, motherfucker. It was fucking
Yeah,
bizarre.
yeah.
It's like, dude, you're from Ohio. Why are
Yeah.
you talking
He's a
like
resident.
that?
Yeah, but I feel
It's
like
fucking
if you're a
crazy.
YouTuber
I
for that
kill you,
long, I think you're
motherfucker.
allowed to.
What?
After like 10 years of being like a YouTuber, you can just say you
true.
can talk however you want.
It's just, yeah, it's fucking those dudes.
It's like
freak me
Puerto
the
Ricans
fuck
in New
out.
York.
Exactly. There you go.
Their grandfather didn't. Filipinos in LA. Okay.
It grabs the algorithm. Grabs the algorithm.
Maybe. That's,
Paul?
yeah, that might just be the best fucking.
It is funny for him to
speech
like-
for algorithms.
Jake Paul would fuck you up, dude.
Dude, I have a gun. He can fucking fight all he wants. Shut up. Oh, you're a black belt jujitsu? Yoink.
Sure. Pull that thing out.
Oh, you're a karate master?
You're gonna kill someone cold blood.
There's no
Yeah,
reason.
execute somebody?
You can sit there all day long and fucking fight all you want. You're just gonna get neck kinks and shit. It sucks.
Yeah, but
If
say
you
you're at a
want to
bar.
work
Say you're at a bar.
out, you want to wrestle
Here's the
dudes, you're
thing.
gonna be hurt all
Here's
the
the
time.
thing. Say you're at a bar, people start acting up, and you get the fucking everyone in front of your babe. You get to go. Stop, dude.
I will say, killing someone with jiu-jitsu at a bar seems kind of fucking lame.
That's the whole point of it.
Like on the ground, rolling with a guy.
Yeah.
Put him
you
in-
just choke him. You go.
Just tap, dude. Just tap, man. I'm gonna snap it. I'm
I
gonna snap
don't want to do. I don't want to do this. I've been looking forward to this secretly my whole life. I don't want to do this.
Get somebody in a triangle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get an armbar
quickly.
on the ground, and then his friend comes up and just goes right on your face while you're like,
Just
dude,
kicks
stop.
you in the fucking head.
But then your jits bros are gonna be there to be like,
But
stop.
then your jits bros will fucking.
You're lucky I don't have my fucking gi.
The jits bros at the fucking mothership would go nuts.
They would.
Every single fucking security guy in there is like a
Yeah, dude.
mutant.
Yes.
I was at.
Can
I
you
was at
imagine
the.
Why you need a gun?
If a homeless
There's
guy,
fucking dangerous
one of the
jujitsu
homeless
men
from
out
6th
there.
Street comes in there, he's getting every limb broken.
Yeah.
Dude. He's getting
It was like
wrestling.
William Wallace in fucking
Yeah.
Braveheart. It's like,
I
10 fucking jiu-jitsu
Dude,
dudes are
there
gonna
was
rip apart
there was for
homeless.
real a giant one in the little boy room. There was this giant man who was being a problem, and I watched 3 of the bouncers just like this guy was huge. You know, it was like I was like, fuck, I would be terrified to fight this guy. And there was like 2 or 3 of them looked at each other like it's go time, and I was like, damn, these dudes. Are
Yeah.
fucking, I would have been like, I'm not touching this fucking guy. He
They
was
get him?
massive. They got him up and like walked him out the room, and I was like, yeah, they were ready, dude. They were like gearing up, and I was like, dude, this is kind of scary. You guys are the real deal. He was huge, dude.
Dude, what, the mothership guys?
Yeah,
they're
they-
all like 10th planet or whatever.
Yeah,
they're all
dude.
like the best in the world at it.
Yeah, man. You could tell they were kind of like looked at each other like we might if we have to fight this guy. It's
It
gonna
does
be
make you
fucked
feel
up.
kind of fucking gay as a comedian.
what?
Like, you
Yeah,
see the
see-
security guard, like, they're like troops. You walk up to them, you're like, hey, man.
Yeah, you feel like a girl.
I mean, I have a big day. I have to do comedy.
I got this new joke. I'm
Dude,
really
when I
nervous
was
about
there
it,
the
might not
last
work.
time, the dude said, "What's up to me?"
Which one?
I don't know. The security guards listen to the fucking.
Oh, they're
movement.
fucking definitely
What's
tapped
up,
up.
brother?
Yeah.
Real man.
They're good bros.
That's why I'm friends with the jiu-jitsu guys. But if they ever rise up,
You have
You're
a
gonna
gun.
shoot them.
stop.
You get a James Bond.
Get off my leg.
Shoot them right in the back.
Fuck off my leg.
You think they let you practice in the studio, like pulling out on them, just while they're
Pause.
wrestling? Yeah, obviously pause.
Honestly, pause. But no, they train for fucking dudes with guns.
Do they?
They have those, you know, those things you punch. They're like what are those things?
Oh, the
The jack guys.
Yeah,
they have those holding guns.
Just hit him with one of these.
And they
Bet you didn't see this
fucking-
coming.
Yeah. I'm never gonna tap.
You can armbar me.
Shoot myself in the ass
Now
right
you
now.
have to clean me up, idiot.
Let me take out my butt plug.
I'm about
so I
to
can
ruin
shoot
your whole
myself in the
bar.
ass.
There's dudes who do that.
What?
There's a fucking gun store near my parents' house where like dudes will roll in, buy a gun, be like, "Thanks. Where's your bathroom at?" Go to the bathroom, shoot it.
In the bathroom, they've done it.
Yeah.
In the
Happened-
you're talking about
happened
the
a few years
master.
ago. And then they have to clean it up.
Yeah, people don't talk about that enough.
They just go in, buy a gun, go into the bathroom, done.
You know, I peed myself at that gun range bathroom. When I was a little boy. My Paul took me
I came
shooting.
in recently. I pissed the bed recently.
If you're talking about the same gun place, you
Stone
pissed the
cold
bed
sober.
recently,
Stone cold sober. I just had a dream I was peeing. I was like, what the fuck?
bro. I've been like peeing in dreams and not peeing in the bed.
Same
It's been
here.
That's
crazy.
nice.
Yeah,
It
it's
comes
nuts.
for you.
Huh?
At one point, it comes for you.
I look. Don't get me wrong. I've done it. As
And then
an
I got
adult.
caught too.
You got
got caught
busted.
what?
Because I
Right in the
ran
bed.
out, took off my boxers, and came back in and put a towel in the bed and went to sleep. She's like, "What the fuck did you just do?" I was like, "Nothing." She's like, "Did you pee?" I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, I peed my pants.
It's like I only
to sleep,
peed. I
idiot.
peed a little bit. It was a tiny little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with pissing your pants.
Just a little bit.
Well, man, I know you've pissed your pants recently.
No, but I got drenched. I was sick, and I drenched the bed in sweat.
Sweat? Yeah.
That's the best.
It was like
That's the
It was
best.
a
You like
pool,
it?
dude.
I love that, dude. Waking up with a fever and just being like just soaking
Yeah.
wet. I fucking love that shit.
I
don't know.
actually,
It's
I
nice.
actually kind of agree that it's
Yeah,
nice.
it's awesome.
Especially you take a nap while you're sick, wake up, you just ruin the couch.
Yep. It's fucking awesome. Then you get like real, you're hot, you're chilly, and you wake up and you're wet, and you're really chilly, and you take off your wet
This
clothes and
thing's
get
over.
comfy
I'm
under the
gonna
blanket.
break this.
I love a good Rhea. If you have like a day long Rhea fest where you're just fucking everything's coming out, I feel like it's good for me.
It's awesome.
I do too, but then you get stuck with like a 3-day refest.
A what?
3-day.
Oh,
Refest.
refest. Yeah, that's
There
when
you
the
go.
day comes in huge. If
you
you
go.
have paper towels on your asshole and you have a fucking refest, it's over.
Yo,
dude.
baby wipes.
No baby wipes.
I'm
bro.
telling you,
That's how you
dude.
clog the toilet.
Throw them in the trash can.
That's foul, bro.
Throw them in there
you
like my
fucking
Korean
Korean?
boss.
Put you
Yeah,
shitted up
talking
baby
about.
wipes in the fucking
Wrap
toilet?
them up, then you throw something on top of them so no one sees your
Just get a
shitty
bidet.
little surprise, your shitty little secret.
Get a bidet.
Huh?
Get a bidet.
And also, dude, yeah, but my kids will turn them on and shoot it everywhere.
Put a child lock on it.
Then I'm not gonna be able to wipe my goddamn ass with the thing, dude. Don't
You
forget.
could probably get one that's on an app.
Dude, then I got. Well, I already have my. I'm not gonna pretend I don't have my phone out while I'm shitting. But I don't have
Yeah.
to look at my phone, dude. I don't want screen time. I have so many fucking things in my house that require me to look at my phone. It's kind of annoying. So I gotta.
Yeah, I
pull
feel
this
like
thing
none
out.
of them ever work.
They suck every time.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like
bullshit.
that.
There's a bullshit app with every fucking product now. And they're like, you gotta log into this. It's like, dude,
I do it with an
nobody
ear
let me live.
cleaner. It's so
Huh?
awesome.
What's
the
up?
ear, the ear cleaner with the fucking camera.
So what?
Oh, dude, it's the best. It's definitely just selling all your data to some Chinese company, but you turn it on, it connects to your phone, it has a camera, and you go in there and just scrape out earwax, dude. I took one out where it was literally just like
Yo,
a whole thing in my ear, like the got in there, ripped it all
You think
out.
the
It was
Chinese government's got
perfect.
your wax? They're going
Absolutely. There was just some huge
Yeah.
data breach with
Yeah, baby McCusker.
China.
Baby McCusker waxer.
You think they got you? They got you on wax? They're like, sir, what do you think about that? He goes, wax on.
Yes.
Yeah, we got hacked.
We got hacked. We got hacked by China. They hacked our telecoms.
What, by a
Damn.
booger corporation? Who
Fucking
hacked
Trump.
The
Yeah.
country of China hacked our telecoms.
Fucking Trump, dude.
They hacked it probably a couple years ago, and they've been remaining dormant, and they've been collecting information on like 100.
What, like 4 years ago?
People. Probably before that. Like, they hacked our old infrastructure because we have all these back doors so we can spy on people. All right, that's it.
Yeah,
Thanks a
that
lot,
happened.
Trump.
I think Joe Biden's son Hunter was over there, and he got a diamond from a very rich Chinese man. Little quid pro Joe was over there doing some bad dealings.
Big guy.
Really?
10%. Oh, dude, O'Connor fucking tried to hit me with 10. He's like, why isn't
O'Connor owns us, dude.
why isn't fucking Biden going to jail? I was like, they only refer to him as the big guy. He's like, so since they say the big guy can't go to jail, I was like, yeah, they're not naming the guy. They're just saying the big guy.
Yeah, that was a good argument. He had us at
It's
Bonner's.
fucking annoying. Yeah.
He was like, well, he would go to jail if he was guilty.
Yeah.
That's it. Trump's getting arrested.
Yeah.
Because he's guilty. Biden's not because he's innocent.
34
You never,
count,
yeah, that
34
never even
felonies.
hit the. That never.
Let me
That's,
hear,
I
do you
love
like
that.
Harry Sisson, Dean Withers, and those boys?
Who?
Harry Sisson, Dean Withers, and those
I don't know
boys?
those fellas. I'm sorry.
Democrat kids that like make content.
This will fucking.
Oh, I don't like young Dems. Young Dems are so fucking gay.
There you go. You're true Blueski.
blue no matter.
Put
who.
that on Blueski. Fire it up.
Where is this video? This video infuriates me. I feel like they're just trolling me. You can keep talking.
No, I want to see what you're talking about.
I'm trying to find it.
Can't believe China has your ears waxed.
Dude, it's the best. You like clean your ears?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I do it too much.
You can see it.
I just dug in last night. It was pretty nice.
It's nice.
Especially when I'm like, I can go a little.
If you forget
further.
about it for a while and then you get in there and you go, holy shnikes.
Yeah, you go.
When you just get an orange Q-tip coming out, you're like, yo, what the
Yeah, you
fuck?
gotta hide that.
Yeah,
If a lady sees that, it's really, really gross.
Yeah, that's the worst one. I like wipe my ass in the shower with the wet towel, and every now and again, Brittany will peer over the ledge and be like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Dude, how about you give me some fucking privacy?"
You have shit on your ass in the shower like that?
Sometimes my ass is kind of fucked up. Yeah, if I'm like, I like wiped, and I'm like, I'm gonna have the showers on that one.
The oil slick.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it's like rainbow. It's like rainbowing on the thing.
Here's the vid.
Duck covered in it.
Bring me the dawn.
Chronic disease in the United States is increasing is not because of chemicals in the food. Okay, Donald Trump takes power and we're all reeling from the fact that this psychopath is going to be in office. Some of the most misinformation that we're going to have to fight against together is health related. RFK Jr. is an environmental lawyer, not a doctor. Listen to the doctors. You know why chronic disease in the United States is rising? Is because of obesity. Well, Chris, why is obesity going up? If the government is doing their job, capitalism. Everybody has more money than ever in the most complex, well put together society ever on the face of the planet. Look at where I'm sitting. I'm sitting in a vehicle where small explosions in the back will propel me forward to the nearest fucking McDonald's where I can get a meal that's very
So you're saying we're too damn rich? That's why we have obesity?
And I can do it cheaply and in like
Such a
5
dumb
minutes. We
argument.
fix this via education. I don't know, eat a diet that
Turn this
consists of
clown
more
off.
whole foods, for
Turn this fucking clown off. That's the dumbest argument I've ever heard in my fucking life.
No, it's not. Yeah. Also, explosions in cars happen in the engine, not in the muffler. You fucking pussy.
Could have been a Lamborghini.
Lamborghinis might have the explosions in the back. True, I didn't know. Yeah, that was crazy. That kid pissed me the fuck off.
That's crazy because it's not chemicals. It's because we have so much money. It's like,
But I did comment on and say thank you so much for saying this. Finally, some sense.
dude,
on
you
this
know who
app.
I've been getting
People
fired
got
up
pissed.
on Instagram? That whenever there's like
Chicks
this
with
lady
huge
comes up
tits.
on my feed and she is I believe a mask, a traditional masked lesbian.
Oh,
And she comes on the feed and puts on different fits, and everyone's like, "Beautiful!" You look, and it's
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I only ever give her big ups. I'm always like, "Fire fucking outfit." It's kind of nice. I just gas her up. And
You
then
just
her-
trying to get finned on by someone?
No. I just everyone's
What's
so
wrong with your
fucking
algorithm,
mean.
bro?
I've been seeing
showing
like it's like
There's
a cringe
lot of ladies
compilation thing.
dancing.
All day, dude.
What was that?
My algorithm's fucked.
What is
A lot of guitars. That's pretty clean right now.
You've
honestly.
gotten into guitars.
I'm not gonna lie.
Kenny Powers, guitars, Wet Dog.
Pretty clean.
I just feel
pretty
bad. You go
Dog
on like
in a
the
bath.
cringe
clean.
videos and everyone's being so
yeah,
nasty.
Yeah, I love that.
See what she's up to.
Love it.
What is
Funny.
that?
So the girls crushed with like public Riz videos and shit. They kill me.
Public riz are nice. Oh, excuse you.
Those Indian Riz
Ducks in here.
videos are nice.
What?
The Indian Riz videos.
Which one? Oh
They
yeah,
have like
the,
one girl.
The game
and then-
shows.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like the
Anyway.
Indian street food gross out compilations.
Yeah, just grabbing shit with their
So
hands.
fucking funny. Huh?
They're foul.
Yeah, it's
Dirty country.
pretty bad stuff.
Please like and subscribe to my video.
What else is going on, guys?
Pretty much that, man. Dude, I've been doing school visits, like looking at different schools now. Hey, the one, dude, I went to one.
I'm just thinking about McCain,
What?
dude.
I went to this one school, and it was like it's like kind of like it's like an alternative. They have like a whole different like approach to stuff. And they had they're like these trees. These are climbing trees with the kids climbing the climbing trees. It's good for their core. Dude, there's this guy, 4 people or like 6 people on tour. This one dad would go, yes, oh yes,
Oh,
it's so important. They had marbles in the math class. Like we want to give them a tactile sensory experience along with the math. And the guy
Just
goes,
rich autistic kids.
swear to God, he was going, oh yes, oh that's so great.
Yeah,
And I look
that's
at Brittany like,
it's an Adderall, bro.
you think so?
Probably.
I don't-
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, it's
That's really great.
it might have been.
Holy
It might
fuck,
have
they
been
have trees.
Maybe it was Adderall. I don't know what it was.
Uh,
It was
You
the
get
craziest
that
reaction I've ever
intensely
heard. I was like,
fucking
dude,
pumped about something?
the what?
You get pumped up about shit on Adderall.
Yeah, I think it was with this school. I think it was like everything they'd say. I guess it felt good. But I totally agree.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so important.
that is so important.
You let the child. Oh, yes, so good. It was crazy.
I'm convinced that guy had a butt plug in.
That's my plug.
Would have been one of the 10%.
That's one of the 10%. We are the 10%.
10%ers. Yeah, he was probably covering his tracks. He was probably going, oh yeah, that's so important. Oh yeah.
True, his wife might
them
have hit it with a
trees.
surge. Just, his wife might have been in the pocketbook going, buzzing him up.
Do you watch a new Dune?
Huh?
The new Dune show?
No.
It's fucking so good.
Saving myself for the movies.
I've been killing women written shows. The Penguin.
The Penguin.
Is that women written?
Penguin is so fucking good, dude.
Is it really?
It's awesome. You're a hater.
Did you fuck with HOD?
H-
House of Dragons?
Nah, I'm gonna get back on it. I kind of fell off, honestly.
So you're addicted to powerful heroines.
No,
You're a
not necessarily.
heroin
They're
addict.
just women
You're gonna
writers.
love Wicked.
I didn't want. I'm not watching Wicked.
You're gonna
But did
love
you see
Wicked.
the dolls? They fucking put a bunch of dolls out for like Wicked, Barbie or whatever,
Oh, no.
and it said Wicked.com on the back, and like that's OG porn shit. So all these people are trying to find the dolls going to Wicked.com. Only to see Jenna Jameson's huge tits.
Now that's wicked.
That is. Dude, we went on a.
Who's Jenna Jameson married to? Isn't she married to like an actor right now or something? I think she's like
I'm not sure.
I got a request. I got a guest request through my email, and it was like, and his wife.
We went to Florida when I was fucking 14, 15. Do you know the computers that used to be in the hotels? Like in the lobby?
Yeah. Business center?
Computer. I would cry. Me and my cousin went over to it, immediately went on Google Images, Jenna Jameson naked, and then some dude rolled down. We bounced.
Yeah.
The hotel I stayed at, Williamsport, you missed out on
It was
that.
a heist, dude.
They had a fucking computer in the lobby, but that was haunted as fuck, bro. Also, Gardini, that hotel we stayed at in St. Louis, haunted. I actually looked it up, and there was like beds moving and shit.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
It was really haunted looking.
It was fucking creepy as shit, dude.
I
I was
have
scared
some
as F.
Really?
The house I'm in now is
This one?
no the
Your house is haunted up
the one
there.
in Westchester.
Oh yeah.
It's not though.
I don't think it
It
is.
is.
Nothing's happened.
You
Nothing's
love
happened?
the haunt, bro.
He does.
You live for the fucking haunt.
You know I love spooky stuff.
Did you ever watch that documentary on Hulu
Which one?
about the dude who had the fucking
Yeah,
legit haunted house?
Really?
He didn't have a haunted house.
No,
He
he
would
was just torturing people.
torture people, but you would sign a waiver, and he referred
He'd
to
be
it
like,
as the haunt.
If you make it through this, I'll give you $10,000.
He was just torturing
people
people?
would get through it and
like
be like,
he
no,
would shave your one
you
eyebrow,
cheated.
yeah, bury you alive, shave your eyebrow off, pull your tooth out.
So he was haunting people.
He was giving
He
them
was
the haunt.
literally just torturing people. It was
Yeah.
basically like, do you want to live in the movie that Saw? He'd lock someone in his fucking house and beat the shit out of them and be like, yeah, you quit, pussy.
They like literally bury them alive. Like, oh, you're tapping. All right, don't get the 10 grand. They was just videotaping this and definitely
Like
jerking
a
off.
soldier went through it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't like a Marine go through it. And he made it the whole way. And he was like, no, I'm not paying you. It's
That'd
pretty
be
great.
nice to yank someone out of bed by their ankles.
Dude, like he did this shit.
What?
They just call it. They all called it the haunt.
Is it a documentary now?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's very funny because
That's
the people
awesome.
that get tricked by it are also, they kind of
Yeah.
have it coming.
Ghost heads are a little weird.
The ghost heads, they're on the internet. They go, holy shit, this is the scariest thing ever. It's literally just a weird guy beating the shit out of you.
Yeah,
They're like, this is so spooky.
it is fucked up though. He like fucking will try to pull your tooth out and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy too. To call like your loved ones, be like it's going great. My fucking insides
can't
are
call.
all pulled out. You
No
can't
phone
call.
calls. It's like the fucking Monroe.
I was literally gonna say that.
What?
It's pretty much like the haunted, like people who are into haunts, but for Monroe. Same
Yeah, you
thing.
can't disrupt the haunt.
Yeah,
Monroe
came all the way
is-
here from fucking Germany.
I had a spooky dream last night.
Oh, no.
I was on a train. They're like, do you want to take the seat on the top? And I was on the seat above the
Fucking
train.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, dude. And I was on the seat. And it was
Oh
like
my
it just
God.
turned out to be like a little swing, and I was getting propelled on a train. And my little tether kept going further and further. Eventually, I started like swinging around power lines. I had to abandon.
I feel like an astronaut.
It felt like a fucking astronaut. It's fucking sick.
I had a dream when someone died in my house and I took too long to call the cops and I had to fucking discard of the body.
What?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
We need to get you boys to the Monroe
We gotta
Institute.
get
With
back.
dreams like these?
I know we gotta get back. It was. I was like,
With dreams
that's
like these, who needs reality?
true that.
True.
I will say, I was like, I was up like probably like 60 feet, just holding on to like swing chains, being like, I could fall the fuck out of here. And I'd experienced that terror last night. I was like, that's fucked up. I got enough problems, dude. I was like, I don't need to be propelled like 75 feet in the air. Wake up and like, to a kid crying. I'm like, fuck.
Speaking of tumble, have we discussed Jay Leno's brewski tumble?
No, what happened to him?
He took a late night
Dude, he
brewski
said he
tumble.
was just going to go eat.
He's at a hotel. He hit a fucking. He's
His
like, there's a
chin?
restaurant down at the bottom
His
of the
chin
hill.
is the hotel okay? He just fucking damaged the floor.
No, he went. I think he
The
tried
whole
to
side of
walk
his face
outside
is
of the
black and
hotel
blue.
down a hill to a restaurant. Took
Oh,
a big time brewski tumble. He's two-faced. He's Harvey Dent now. The whole side of his body is fucking ruined.
He took a geese tumble. That's not a brewski tumble. That's a geezer tumble.
a lot of
There's a
geezer
brewski
tumbles
geezer.
are
Yeah,
Bruce,
they're brewski tumbles.
related. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that
And
is a
didn't he
brewski
you
tumble.
said he was getting hurt before this?
He's been getting fucking rocked, dude. His car exploded. His fucking house. Jay Leno's been getting beat the fuck up.
What's that movie where the guy has to keep his adrenaline up high?
Yeah, he's doing that.
What is it?
Crank.
Yeah, crank. He's just in the next crank.
He's like,
Get in a car accident.
I've got to get to that Applebee's. Oh, fuck.
Crank's wild.
Seeing Jay Leno drunk, it would be a kind of exciting. Then seeing him fall would be like, yeah, so
heaven.
nice.
Far. He felt like
He fell like 50 feet.
What?
He took the
it was like
ultimate-
a Princess
Dude, look
Bride.
how
Remember
bad
the
his
dude falls in
tumble is.
that?
Hold up. Let me see this. Oh, I see. I saw the face. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, it's a brewski tumble. And also,
Damn.
he's taking so many brewski tumbles and car explosions that people are calling him gay.
Why?
Because he keeps getting beat up, and people are like, obviously, this is gay prostitutes.
Yeah. This is the Illuminati at work.
No, it's just brewski tumbles, and people are like, this is the devil and gay shit.
Getting your ass kicked by a gay prostitute. Also.
I just watched a gay dude
sucks.
beat someone up on Twitter. It was crazy.
Nice.
Did you see, like, he stopped on the guy's head like this?
What?
It was fucking crazy.
What was this?
It was crazy. This gay dude just beat the shit out of his sister's boyfriend.
Damn.
And he went over his head. The guy was talking. He's like, "What you say?"
Oh no.
And just like stepped back over him like this and just stood over him the whole time. It was fucking wild.
The gay guy beat his ass.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. That sucks. Yeah, you got to just fold it up after that and become like a priest.
That's when you pull it out. Pause the gun.
Yeah, right.
Or submit fully and pull it out.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been wearing a butt plug
You just go,
all day.
fine, I'm yours now.
You've defeated me in hand-to-hand combat. I am yours.
Will you have me? For what?
Just when I thought I was out.
Oh, okay.
She pulls me right back.
She hates Bill Maher, bro.
Who?
Janet Jameson.
Janet Jameson hates Bill Maher.
Hates him.
Who gives a fuck?
Said he's a piece of shit.
Why?
Just said he's a fucking piece of shit.
Why?
Known him from the Playboy Mansion. Kid Love Productions. That's the company's name.
That is production. That is the company's name. I've heard that before.
Is what it is.
Kid Love Production. That's a fair question.
What's Shannon Sharp's podcast? Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
I was thinking Club Random, Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, 2 different fucking clubs, dude.
Yeah. Did you see he had the Hawk Tua girl on?
I saw Bill Maher
On
Can you
Bill Maher.
believe it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's another slap. The Tyson slap took over the fucking Will Smith slap.
Nah, dude, don't even nowhere close, bro.
No,
It was-
the Will Smith slap was way
Bro.
bigger.
It was huge, but
Come on,
did
man.
you see that?
I saw it.
I saw it. I don't know if it was
crazy.
fake or not.
I don't know.
I don't know if it was staged. You see he steps on his foot?
Yes.
Could be real.
You never know. Tyson hates when people. Dude, that was fucking confusing the shit out of me when the only like weird shit was when the announcer kept telling Roy Jones Jr., "Oh no, that's Mike Tyson's tick. He like bites his glove." And Roy Jones like, "No, he doesn't."
Yeah, that was kind of
What
weird.
the fuck are you talking about?
But he's always been doing that.
What's it?
He's always
done
been
that.
his
He's
glove.
always done that. Yeah,
But not that much.
His trainer taught him. Otto taught him how to do that so he can keep his guard up. He's always done that a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Otto? Cusamato.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Otto.
Cus
Called
D'Amato?
him out.
In my head, I was
call
like,
him Casamato.
that must have been one of his later
Yeah,
trainers.
it's
So I was like, yeah.
D'Amato. I said Otto.
I mean, I corrected you and I was wrong, so now I need to go to Blueski.
Now we got to
I
all
was a
blow
fucking
that guy.
know-it-all. I was an incorrect know-it-all. That's where the Blueskis. When you're an incorrect know-it-all, you head over to Blueski.
Take
and you
your
go,
pills and go on Blueski.
Guys, think about it. Our cars run on fuel, and they propel us forward for snacks.
It's capitalism's fault.
It's capitalism.
Yeah.
He's making me buy all these snacks
I
because
mean,
I make so much money.
at the
I'm a computer
heart of
job.
it, he's right that it is capitalism that's putting the chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
So, you know
That's
what I mean?
true.
But he did it wrong.
Yeah.
He was an incorrect know-it-all, but
They all are, bro. They thought they were gonna take over Sissons, Withers, and all those boys. They
thought
were
it was
white
time.
dudes. They were the young white boys for Harris, and they fucking folded. Like, we let women down. It's like, dude, not every woman wants to
Dude,
suck a
women
baby
got
on.
fucking
wait,
completely
wait.
psyoped into thinking that they were going to be like shot in the head by a doctor during birth.
I don't,
Dude, they're for real. Like, if I have a, it's called a
I don't know why they throw black dudes in with deportation. Like, they're gonna deport the immigrants and the blacks. It's like, why?
Yeah, no, that's dude.
How are they getting roped into this?
Dude, for
you
real.
guys got roped in on the fucking gay pride flag, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
That's
true.
a tough L.
Wait, are we on the flag?
Yeah. You're right next to the trannies on the gay pride flag.
because there's two
Why
stripes
are
in
we-
the flag now.
Black and brown, bro.
We should be spazzing. That's like the
Yeah, you let
opposite
it
of-
happen.
All right, I'm leading the charge on that.
Although that gay dude, the gay dude that beat that guy up, put you guys.
Yeah.
That stripe's on the flag now.
He belongs on there.
Yeah, he rocks.
Yeah,
That guy rules.
He's the strongest person on the flag.
That happened during COVID.
What, that fight?
No. You guys got put on the flag during COVID.
They did. They
For Uncle
used
Bill.
it.
Yeah. Congress
Used the
passed it
global
at midnight.
pandemic.
No one was
I don't
paying
think they
attention.
let us know that. I think everybody else knows it. I don't think black people know we're on the.
Yeah, if you go in the
flag.
neighborhood in Philly, it's on the street signs.
I thought that was like for you said brown blood.
No, brown and black.
Oh, I thought you said brown blood. I thought it was like a blood shit asshole thing.
Yeah.
White guys aren't on
gay
it.
sex stuff. What was gay sex stuff?
Damn, he's sick to be a gay racist and just rip off the tan and black.
Gay race.
No.
Yeah, right. Not getting it.
But yeah, dude, they tricked women into thinking that like if you, it's an ectopic pregnancy is when you get an egg in the fallopian tubes, and like, dude, there was a lot of Britney's friends were like, be careful down there, and like we looked it up, and it's like none of it's true.
Obviously.
So like
dude.
if you're dying, the doctor won't save you. It's like not true. None of it's true. From what
you
I
aren't
saw.
going to get a bonus this year if you get pregnant. All your dreams won't come true.
No, for real, it was
You
like
little
you're gonna
nasty
die. The
fuck.
doctor,
You little nasty little
if you have a
fuck.
miscarriage, or like if you have a miscarriage, they're not.
Yeah,
gonna
it's going
be
to have
able
to just stay in your
it'll
pussy
stay
until
in
it rots
your body
away.
and rot. And it's like I was like, that can't be true. And I looked it up. I was like, no, none of it's true. Even in like Texas.
Yeah, all those soy boys were hitting like we've let women down today. My daughter, it's like, dude, why are you so worried about your daughter getting fucking pregnant?
My wife's gonna get fucking killed during a C-section now. Yeah, it's
Lemare's
kind of,
blue no matter who, bro. He doesn't care what they're talking about.
Did you feel like we let women down though? Honestly,
No.
really?
No.
So what are you crying about?
2025 though. I do.
That's all
the
bullshit
thing.
and has nothing to do with Trump.
I don't, brother. They already took the porn before it even started, so
They
I
should,
don't think
dude.
it's all bullshit.
That
They
was
should.
a Democrat.
No, was it?
Abbott's Republican.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
hardcore
Take it back.
Republican.
Take it back.
But dude,
You should.
here's
I
the
need
thing.
to go to Bluesky.
There should be
Hands up,
some sort of
accountability.
guardrail. Although you can go on any porn site, really, you just can't go on Pornhub.
Oh yeah,
But
that is the Republicans taking our porn. That's fucking weird.
I think it's good. Why should kids, if you can't go ahead and buy alcohol, why can a kid just go look at fucking porn on the internet? There should be some stop measure against it.
Yeah, you go.
And it's
Are
like
you
if-
18? Yes or no? Yes.
Of course.
The honest porn kids are going to do the right thing.
I like it. I like the blocks.
It's good.
I mean, it is kind of convenient when you're sitting down to do something nasty. You go, "What have I done? Governor Abbott, you're right."
When I hit NoFaps, dude,
And then I
like,
go,
if
"Oh,
you
yeah, there's
don't
other
jerk off,
websites."
it's a lot of time you save.
Sure, you can get right around it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not totally against it.
Think
I'm
about
not-
the 20-minute sessions you hit every now and then where you got a little sweat hitting the phone. You're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, dude.
Just
Sweating?
come.
Sweat's hitting the phone when you're jacking off.
Sometimes.
You sweat jacking off?
Furiously.
No,
No, not actually.
I sweat under my balls pretty badly.
under your tank gets
Yeah,
sweaty
my
when you
tank
jack
gets
off.
so sweaty. I
Really?
work up a vicious sweat underneath my balls.
Really?
Then I get done. That's
How
part,
hard are you guys
that's
jacking
part,
off?
I don't think I'm.
Ever sweat
part of my
once
shame.
jacking off,
Dude,
That's
I have like the
crazy.
You
sweatiest
jacking off
taint.
like a fucking Greek emperor? Just-
Yeah.
Just comes on a
Yes.
leaf.
Absolutely. I'm literally doing exactly that.
Nah,
Probably
bro.
in that seat before.
I'm on the toilet.
I get up.
I'm in the fucking. I'm in the driver's seat, brother. Clean bowl
You're
of water
fighting
underneath
something,
me.
dude. You're fighting something if you're sweating, jacking off to that stuff.
Is what it is.
There's a battle going on.
There's
You're
battle-
sweating.
battle
Going,
to find
I
out
wish
about
I
it.
could search something else, but I.
Nah, I would never do.
It's the battle for the ultimate vid. You're going, this one's all right, but there's
Yeah.
a better one out there.
There's something else.
Oh, fuck. I'm so fucking
How do you
hard.
guys feel about this sweat versus not sweating jack off thing?
I'm trying to think of the posture. Like, how
In
are
bed.
you getting it on your phone?
Because he
On the
jacks off
toilet.
on the toilet.
Well,
and then
'cause
he
you're
turns around
doing-
and comes on
Obviously, you're finishing with a self suck.
I'm institutionalized, bro. It's just where I beat off my whole life.
For real though, jacking off on the toilet is a blueski.
No, it's not.
That's what it's called.
What?
Jacking off on the toilet is called a blueski.
Dude, don't do that.
You do blueskis.
That's alpha.
It's kind
prison
of
shit.
jizzing on your shit.
Yeah.
It's prison shit.
It's always flush, bro.
Jizzing on poop.
I would feel so bad to jizz on my own shit.
I've done
it'd
it
be
before.
a-
I've jade on a tee.
You've jade on it too?
Yeah.
Aim it
jizz on
right
a
in the
tee.
toilet.
Because it's like I don't want to. I'm like leaving it there because then I want
You're
to
trying
like.
to preserve some water.
I don't want to alert the jerk off police if I flush once. And then it's like
You're going to be on you.
so it's like let me get.
That's 2 stars.
That's what I'm saying. This is like institutionalized shit where it's like you can't flush twice in the bathroom. So you got to take a shit and jerk off
You
the whole
guys had a
time.
wild fucking childhood.
I mean, dude,
The
people bang
jerk
on
off
the fucking
police.
door.
2 flushes. The JOP.
Force was strong.
The JOP was on you.
They'll get your ass, dude.
You had
You're in
one
the
half the
bathroom in 15
population
minutes,
watching
it's
the other
one
dude.
door bang. Like, what are you doing in there? Nothing.
I was talking about my wife, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but then you were institutionalized.
I was
growing
Metal
up,
Gear
yeah.
Solid. Yeah, before that. Yeah, I was Solid Snake before that.
You guys were dropping. Ew.
Yeah, the worst is the cleanup in the toilet. You got to be careful because like one
Yeah.
flush doesn't take everything down.
They'll hang on the
You gotta get
fucking
some
side of
toilet
the
paper, you
bowl.
got to clean
You got
around
a
the
slug.
edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want is question like, what the fuck's going on with the toilet? Be like, huh? You got to check the perimeter. You might miss and hit the sides.
This is a whole thing.
It's a big thing, dude. It's a major operation.
Yeah.
It's a major operation. I
You
mean,
had
it's
your own room your whole life.
Yeah.
Could never do it.
true.
Being in my room would be devilish.
That would be crazy. I just read a book about a guy in prison. He was saying that they used a sock that they would flip inside out, so it was like the outer part of the sock, but you would flip that inwards, so it was like softer. And he said like an